Why throw away your life so recklessly? That's a question you should ask yourself, Mega Cock.
Oh no, you don't. Get the fuck out of the way, Hot Rod. How we doing, everybody? Can you hear me? That was an interesting microphone test I just had there. How we doing tonight on this fine Wednesday evening? We're about to get started here in about 2 minutes. Are you excited? I'm like, okay, you know, this figure did look pretty cool, not gonna lie, even though it's a character that I'm not super fond of. But you know, we'll see what Takara can cook up, because what this figure looks like to me, chat, is this looks like a third-party figure that just happens to have the official label. Does that make sense? So I'll get into what exactly Adamas Machina is, once we get started, but it doesn't sound like anything. It doesn't sound as groundbreaking as I think Takara wants it to sound, but we'll get into that and more, of course, once we get started. But how are we doing tonight? Can you hear me tonight? RKB4 8.1, Quentin Rom. Ooh, thank you very much.
Hey Jobby, how are you doing today? One question, have you seen Unique Toys R10 Leader of Justice? If so, what do you think? Love from Scotland.
Oh, from Scotland, huh? You must think my name means poo-poo. Well, you're right. Also, yes, I have seen the Unique Toys Light of Justice, or whatever it's called, and I pre-ordered it. Pre-ordered it as soon as I heard about it, which has to be like 5 months ago now, I guess. Yeah, so I've heard about it for a long time. I've mentioned it in previous streams, but you know, I'm willing to re-answer questions that I've answered many times before. All right. Okay, then. Actually, chat, little fun fact, if you can hear my clicky-clack on my keyboard and my mouse, I'm actually currently making a thumbnail for a new review, actually. And if you guys didn't know, there will be a new review this week. I confirmed it last night when I did my members-only stream on my second channel. Oh, sorry, on my main channel. Little bit of a Freudian slip there. But we edited the review on my main channel last night, members only, and I got so far into it that it's confirmed that even though I'm gonna be at TFCon this weekend, big shout out to TFCon and anyone who's going, there will still be a toy review. And isn't that lovely? Ain't that something? Alright, chat. Of course, I'll repeat myself for the people who are just coming in, but I really do appreciate everyone being here tonight. That was the countdown, so we're gonna get started in a bit, but first I need to see how many people do we have here tonight on the line. Oh, 140 of you, alright. Sounds like a good amount. Let's have a good one tonight, chat. There may be alcohol, because this is gonna be the only stream that I do on this channel, don't you know? And of course, we'll get into why once we get started here. All right. Here we go, chat. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Out of the freaking way, Hot Rod. I forgot to do the... Can we rewind? All right. Out of the freaking... Hey, my name is Javi, and welcome to the Just Playing stream for tonight. And tonight, we're just gonna be playing with this guy here, the Adamas Machina Rodimus. And this is a brand new figure from our very good friends at Takara Tomy. So that is correct. Despite the beautiful looks of this figure, not gonna lie, this is indeed an official Takara product. So I am curious as to how they're gonna handle a design like this, because as I mentioned in the waiting screen, this, just look at the design here. I mean, it's obviously based on the IDW version of Rodimus, right? This figure looks like something a third-party company would create, except it happens to have the Takara Tomy logo on it. not to mention the Takara Tomy price tag. Links in the description for those of you who are interested. But god damn, dude, something's never changed. The lowest that I could find this guy is $200 on Hobby Link Japan. However, because it was the lowest price that I could find, it's long out of stock. So the link in the description is actually to the Shozi store, who still has it up for pre-order. Hopefully it's even cheaper there. But yeah, $200? Like, fuck. Let's... before we jump right into the figure, and I've done the liberty of opening it up a little bit. This is what is directly out of the box here. I just want to say, first of all, thank you very much for stopping by here. Let's have a fun one tonight. Second of all, if you need me to see something while we go ahead and play with this guy on camera for the very first time, feel free at any time to donate, because I do address every single donation that comes my way, and I do see that we did get a donation before we went live, so I'll read that in a bit. But for the rest of you, don't worry if you can't donate. I'll do my best to interact with you. But I'm just saying, if you need me to see something, donation is a guarantee that I will see your question or comment. And by the way, after we play with this figure in all of its modes, 2 in this case, we're gonna do a live Q&A, and that is probably when I'll pop open a code one. So, before we get started here, let me take a look at that donation so I don't keep you waiting for too long. Hayden CNG with $1 through the stream elements. Thank you very much for donating through that link in the description. Really do appreciate you. Hey Jobby, I need help. Since you're a very experienced collector, would you happen to know why my Hasbro post order hasn't been processed yet? It's shipping to Canada, but I haven't been charged, and I never got an email. I am very confused. Thanks. I gotta be honest with you. I don't fucking know. I barely order from Hasbro Post. The only time I did was, the Robosen Optimus... No, not even. I think I ordered the Robosen Optimus Prime somewhere else. So I don't know. I'm sorry. If they have a customer service email or number, be sure to contact them as soon as possible, because it never hurts to ask them, where the fuck is my package? That's all I could give you, though. Sorry, I'm a third-party collector primarily. All right. Here we go then, chat. We are going to crack this open, and again, feel free to ask me anything. I'll do my best to interact with you, but feel free to... God damn it, I unplugged my monitor while I was trying to shift it. There you go.
$5. But Jobby, it wasn't Hot Rod fault Optimus Prime died. Megatron was going shot him anyway because Optimus hesitated to kill him. Do I really need to say it's me, J-Rexzilla? Also, drank Jobby lecture tonight?
Maybe. Probably not. I don't wanna get like super drunk or anything. There you go. God damn, it took way too long for me to replug my monitor, but there it is. So, got my monitor right here, got the figure right here, and J-Rexzilla, thank you very much for your continued donation. I know Hot Rod didn't technically kill Optimus Prime, but it's funny to blame him. Okay. So, I love you, Elliot! Thank you! Rin, for being a member for 19 months, really appreciate you. Always make sure to contact support. I didn't receive news of an order I made in July 2024, and all I had to do was go Karen mode and ask them about it. And that's exactly, for lack of better phrasing here, going Karen mode is sometimes the solution to your customer service problems. I'm just saying, it works sometimes, and it's completely justified in a lot of cases. So, change your activation code Karen mode. Or Karenize, I don't know, Beast Wars reference. Anyway, finally, we're gonna crack this open for the very first time. And while I do, let me just talk about what I understand to be the main concept behind this new toy line, Adamas Machina, or at the very least the Transformers subline of Adamas Machina, because I think there's some Zoids that fall under this label as well. But anyway, according to the description at Hobby Link Japan, this guy's main feature, I suppose, the driving the main selling point of this particular figure is that in its robot mode, right here, it's not supposed to look like it transforms. That's the main thing. And if you notice, if you look very carefully here, this was made in collaboration with our other good friends, Flames Toys. And I've softened up on Flames Toys after that Megazord. I really liked it, but they are more well-known for their non-transforming Transformers. So basically, Takara is marketing this figure as, oh my god, isn't it so freaking epic that this robot looks like it doesn't transform at all, and we worked so hard on it, and we're gonna charge $200 for it. Meanwhile, you know, over the last 10 years, third-party companies have been doing this exact same thing, namely Unique Toys. I mean, is this really anything special? It's impressive, don't get me wrong, and we're gonna see if the figure itself lives up to the concept here. But come on, like, they're acting like it's never happened before, and they're charging extremely premium for it. So this had better. It's not gonna be. But you never know. You never know. Maybe I'll like it. I don't know yet, but I'm just saying. Takara is treating this as if it's some breakthrough of Transformers engineering. But I mean, here. Come on. Anyway, we got the main figure here, of course, and first impressions right out of the box. It's very solid. It looks really cool. I'm assuming the vehicle mode is accurate to the IDW comics. It's a bit gappy, and you could already see, you know, pieces of the robot mode. That's definitely the iconic slut waist there. Is this accurate to the comic books? I have no idea, but so far, you know. Oh, I just noticed the entire robot mode upper body is already visible, but I guess if you blur your eyes a little bit, it becomes a little more cohesive. And you know what? Yeah, I'm just kind of nitpicking already, but it looks cool. All right, let's continue the unboxing. We have the guns. Well, that's one gun. Really cool detailing there. Oh, you know a figure costs over $200 when you see little tiny decals like that. That's like $50 a decal. There you go. And what do we have here? Oh, I see. It's kind of similar to the Masterpiece Hot Rod accessories here. We have a saw blade arm, and we have... I have no idea what this is, but we'll find out soon enough. There we go. Unboxing is technically done, but there's one last thing. The instructions. Not a booklet, but, you know, based upon these this car mode already and how gappy it is and how obviously the upper body is going to form, this transformation should be a freaking cakewalk, which I guess is a positive, right? So there you go. How are you guys feeling so far? How do you guys feel about my explanation of the Adamas Machina Transformers line so far? Is that an accurate statement? I'm telling you, it's based on what I read on Hobbylink Japan. Don't know if Takara is really going gung-ho on the whole, oh my god, it's a Transformers toy that doesn't look like it transforms. Aren't we special? I don't know if they're actually doing that. That's just what Hobbylink Japan says. It does look cool, though. Hopefully, it is cool in person. Well, there you go. This is the instruction sheet. And, yep, the instructions don't seem to be super complicated, but famous last words, right? Potentially. All right, then. Let's check out the car mode here. We're going to play with this according to the instructions. Maybe there's some weapon storage that I could get working here. Looks like the instructions jump right into the robot mode. I want to find where there's weapons. So there we go. Right at the end there. We're going to do that first since we're in car mode. Here we go. How you doing, chap? Pizza cutter, exactly right. Did I make that joke in my Masterpiece Hot Rod review? Which, by the way, if you guys don't know by now, which I don't know, I really don't know what to tell you if you don't know by now. But I'm going to TFCon this weekend, and one of the figures that I'll be selling, actually all of the figures I'll be selling are behind me right now on that shelf, but one of the figures I'll be selling is the Masterpiece Hot Rod. So literally, I'm getting him out of the way of my collection. So look forward to that if anyone is going to TFCon. Mr. Bobo in the chat is saying, I just heard a Papa John's commercial and the voice sounded like yours. Me hungry. Papa's in the house. I wish I got a Papa John's gig. You know how much dosh I'd be swimming in right now? How much dosh and pizza sauce I'd be swimming in right now? Jesus, Papa John's, hit me up. I will say the N-word on command. Thank you. All right. Weapon storage. What are we doing here? We're just gonna plug that into the roof of the car. There we go. And this thingy, I guess, iconic component here is just gonna plug right into the top. Really beautiful spoiler, by the way. I love that design, dude. What?
I love you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Luxana. Big shout out here for 22 months. 2 more months till 2 whole years. That's insanity. Thank you so much again, Luxana, for being a supporter for a very long time. And keep those monthly shit posts up. You bet your ass that we're going to do another fail box at the end of this month. All right, there you go. That is a weapon. Oh, hold on. There's more. Give me a second here. So that just plugs into here, I assume. Let me see. There we go. And this guy is gonna plug in. Just fold this up. I gotta tell you though, really nice build quality so far. Maybe a little better than I expected from the pictures. It feels like, well, what can I say? It feels like an official Transformers product. The car mode holds together. You know, despite being gappy and obviously a robot mode laid down on its face, at least it feels solid. It's the very best that I can ask for. I mean, the silhouette is fantastic. I gotta say, the paint job feels nice. Hopefully it doesn't chip off. Doesn't look like it will, though. It seems pretty durable so far. Really beautiful detailing. A lot of small paint details. And, of course, each of those small paint details cost $50 an application, which is why this figure is $200. By the way, I need to remind everybody, $200 freaking dollars for Rodimus. For all you Rodimus superfans out there, I suppose. But yeah, I mean, nothing major to complain about right now. It really is just the gappiness and the obviousness of the robot mode. But, again, it holds together. Let's take a look at that bottom kibble. Oh, his head is covered. We'll unmask him once we transform him, of course. Not the worst bottom kibble, but I'm not a big fan of how the robot mode hands show up on the top of the car mode. What do you guys think? And let's give him a nice roll test here. Very smooth. Yeah, that's nice. Surprisingly, even though you have a lot of robot stuff at the bottom, it's got a lot of clearance. Rolls really well. There you go, chat. Captain Philippine says, I think 200 is an okay price. Chat, I would like to welcome Elon Musk. Captain Philippine says 200 is okay. Elon Musk here in the chat. Looks like a red Batmobile. Yes, it does. It looks like a tumbler. All right. Don't have an Autobot logo? Yeah, it does. It's right there. Which is proof that this is an official Takara product here. Because it actually has a Autobot logo. And, you know, going back to the third-party comparison, I'm pretty sure a third-party version of this would have all the same quote-unquote issues. Because, again, I don't know if this is accurate to the comic book alternate mode. Maybe it is. So, you know, these are my first impressions. I could always work it out when I do my full review of this guy. Which, again, anything that gets played with on my Just Playing stream has the potential to become a full review on the main channel. And speaking of main reviews on the main channel, just to remind everybody, you better fucking look forward to Saturday, because I'm reviewing this thing. There you go. Despite being at TFCon, I will be posting a new review on my main channel on Saturday. And while I'm working the booth, the video will go up. So I have a little joke about that in the review. If you, there's a lot of you that will be watching the review at the convention. So, you know, not bad for me, right? The notorious break taker, not taking a break just because it's TFCon week. But I am taking a break next week, so there you go. All right. Size comparison, real quick. Just to give you an idea of how large or small this is. There you go. Let's bring all of them out. We got... and... Sorry, a bunch of shit just fell over. There you go. So kind of small. And I'm assuming the robot mode will also be kind of small, but who knows? Maybe this thing will expand. Or extend, rather, into a tall boy. But we shall see. So there you go. And I guess for a more relatable comparison, we have the ever so popular SS-86 Optimus Prime in his vehicle mode. Because why the hell not? I transformed them for this review, by the way. Alright. Pretty cool. I guess for a lot of people this would be considered big, but I'm just so used to reviewing masterpiece scale Transformers that this looks kind of small to me. But you know, in the grand scheme of things, this is still I believe masterpiece scaled. I don't have the MP Hot Rod with me right now. It's actually buried in my shelf, ready for sale. But
swivel here.
From what I remember, this is probably bigger than Hot Rod's car mode, right? Maybe someone can correct me on that. Whatever. I'm just saying, from my perception, this is a bit small. I guess, yes, I've been spoiled by a bunch of these big boys. You could see them in my glass case. So that a figure of this size reads as small for me. I'm just saying. My perception of Transformers has been stretched. Anyway. That's about it for the car mode. I think we could immediately move on to the robot mode now. The transformation, of course. We're going to turn on the transformation music. We're going to convert this thing, and I don't suspect that it'll be that complicated because of how obvious the robot mode looks in the vehicle mode. But who knows? Maybe Takara can throw me for a loop. But I don't think so. Especially after Super Jinrai. That transformation was a goddamn breeze. I loved it so much. So maybe this transformation will make me fall in love as well. But before we get right into that, chat, I do want to take a look at more donations here. Thank you very much for waiting. These are donations that were under $5 because I forgot to mention this at the top. I should have said it. If you want me to respond to your donations immediately, that's $5 and above, because that amount activates my TTS bot named Sally. She reads it out loud for me. However, for the rest of you who donated under $5, I will read them out loud right now. So thank you for waiting. All right. Here we go. Let me find my spot, and we're gonna get through them here. We have Mega Deuce with $3 through the stream elements. Thank you very much. Ami has some available, or at least that's what the website says. Well, there you go, chat. Not sponsored. Ami has them available. Griffin with $2 through the stream elements. Hey, Jobby, longtime viewer of the channel here. Wanted to hear your thoughts on the Figuarts MHA figures and how you feel about Tamashi making them alongside Kyoto. I'm personally excited, but I think Bandai can be stingier with accessories. Ain't that the frickin' truth? As an SH Monster Arts collector, you know how it is. Bandai and their hoarding of accessories. But anyway, for Bandai Figuarts MHA figures, I suppose stay tuned for later in the month, because I will be doing one of these streams, one of these just playing first impression streams, on the Figure Arts Deku. Or Figure Arts? Yes. Figure Arts Deku. I will be taking a look at that final season version, but that will be a double stream alongside. If you know, you know. Okay, that'll happen later in the month, and it will get messy. Is all I'm saying. Anyone know what I'm talking about? Leave it in the chat right now. Engagement bait. Okay, those are all the donations so far. Those are all the donations so far. Keep them coming if you can. No shame if you can't, but I'm telling you, it does help me a lot. So, 100% guaranteed that you will be addressed on stream if you donate. However, for the rest of you, keep on chatting away. And exactly, Kid Sens, Mutiko and Braden Smith says it even better, Muscle Bunny. So I will be doing that stream with two figures, Figure Arts Deku and the Revoltech Mutiko. Fuck, dude. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna get bad, dude. It's gonna get bad. Mark your calendars. That should be in 2 weeks. Okay. I've already scheduled my streams for this month. Alright. Alright then, chat. Let me turn on the transformation music now. That was a quick vehicle mode overview here, but that's usually how it is for vehicle modes. Not much to talk about when there's no posability, am I right? So, let me go ahead and untab all of these weapons. I'm going to go ahead and get them naked. Out of the way. Oh, hold on. Is there an opening cockpit that I missed? That? We'll figure it out during the transformation. What the frick is this? Hopefully we find out. Okie dokie. He's all naked up. Let me go ahead and actually move my size comparison figures off to the side. Make it a little more aesthetic. I'm going to put the box right there in the background so you can see it at all times. And I'm going to position the instructions as best as I can, considering it's a goddamn fold out. That's okay. At the very least, it's not that big of a fold out. Here we go. I think we're ready. Are we ready, chat? Whoops. What the fuck? What I see some flicker. Are you guys ready? Are you ready to sing along if you know the words? I don't even know the words at this point. Been a while since I've sung that transformation song. But anyway, let me go ahead and pause the background music. There we go. My goddamn keyboard didn't work for some reason. And for anybody donating under $5, stay tuned. We'll be reading your donation out loud for sure. However, $5 and above for me to respond immediately. It's just how it works. All right, chat. Where is that godforsaken button? There we go. Now, I'm not going to name names right now because you might get dogpiled on, but I could have sworn that I saw somebody ask the insane question, new music when? What the frick are you talking about, dude? This transformation song is going to be the same till the end of time. What kind of goddamn question is that? You see this? You see this head with a bag around it? That's going to be you if you don't stop asking stupid questions like that. So I'm going to remove that now. All right. Let's just continue before I crash out. Just put these off to the side. And so far, so good. Everything feels solid. Very nice. Also, I just realized that because this is made in collaboration with Flames Toys, it just proves my point that there was literally no excuse for them not to produce transforming figures at the very start. So what took them so long? Who fucking knows? Here we are. I mean, that Megazord figure showed me that they know what they're doing when it comes to transforming stuff. So finally, we have an official Flames Toys transforming figure. Hopefully they cover their other designs. I would love to see the Flames Toys Stealth Bomber Megatron get a transformable figure, even if it would cost $800. Who cares at this point? All right. So all of that is folded down. And what do I do here? Oh, interesting. And this wheel perhaps is supposed to plug in somehow, or does it just stay like that? Seems like it just stays like that, but no, hold on. Hold on. Seems like they do want me to plug it in somehow. Reveal your secrets to me, witch. I don't know. Doesn't look like it. I suppose we could just move on for now. I'm sure it'll lock into place at some point. Hopefully. Alright. So we fold that in. And what now? Oh? Oh, I see. So this is gonna be a certain shoulder design here. I hope Takara makes a black repaint. Oh, you know they will. What, Unicronus? Whatever he's called. There we go. That closed up really satisfyingly. Gotta give it to them. Then do the same for the other side. Ooh. Not too sure about those gold plastic shoulders there, buddy. If you know, you know. That could be a problem in the future. You guys see that? That is straight up gold plastic, isn't it? Interesting choice. That's one word for it, I guess. Completely fucked is another. Okay. Unplug the arms, and really love the proportions so far. Big old hands. Very proportionate here. Let's go ahead and work those hinge joints. It's stuff like this too, these like thin hinge joints here that probably make Takara think that they're making something crazy. Like, oh my god, can you believe a transformation involves such tiny flaps? That'll be $200, please. Anyway. I've paid more for less, okay? But it's Takara. We have a little fun here. Anyway. Separate the legs. And lift all that up. But I do have to give it to Takara. Their instructions are usually very, very good. Super easy to follow. It's almost like magic. Dude, after Kang's Toys instructions, I have a much deeper appreciation for clear instructions. And yeah, dude, Takara, they nail it, man. They really do. Really annoying that that's the case for Kang's Toys, but what are you gonna do? Alright. And am I struggling? No, I'm not. This is just how it goes. This is how this shit goes. Okay. And already we're gonna turn this page around. Look at how quickly we're going through this. Hell yeah. Alright. Hold on. Got it. So we just
Glenn Devlin
on the
tipped
side
$5.
skirts. Thank you
Hey,
very
Jobby,
much.
Love the content. It's your
Thank you.
videos that have gotten me into collecting Transformers. My wallet hates you. What are your thoughts on Kang Toys doing both Superion and Devastator in the future?
Is that true, or is that just hypothetically if they were to do it? If Kang Toys were to do Superion and Devastator, that would be so cool. I would be super down. However, because of the theming of their, first two combiner series, I would like them to do another Beast combiner. Maybe Abominus would be really fun from Kang Toys to do. But that's just me. If they do Devastator, obviously I'm gonna pick that shit up. It would look so damn cool. Hold on. So push here and this particular instruction is a little confusing. What? Excuse me? Am I gonna have to bring out the part separator for this already? No, I don't think... No, actually, yeah. You know what? I'll bring out the part separator. I'm not misreading that. So, this part here. There you go. That just untabs from the entire hip assembly and extends. There we go. This is all die-cast metal, by the way. I'm pretty sure this this particular hip part. Okay. And then same thing on the other side, I'm assuming. There you go. Yeah, part separator made that way easier. Should have done that from the beginning. All right. And now what? Oh my. Oh my good lord, what am I looking at? I just glazed the instructions here. Don't prove me wrong now, Takara. Even when I try to glaze you, you still give me some sass. That's a quote from my... Yeah, whatever. If you get it, you get it. If you actually watch my videos, you know. Alright. I think I see what it is. Very interesting transformation here where I think the thigh, the upper leg, is separated into two parts, and our goal here is to actually connect it, to assemble it. Very interesting. Not something I've seen before, but really innovative, I should say. There we go. And that is that long-ass thigh. Very cool. And now what? Do I twist this around? No, don't want to twist that at all. Jesus Christ, that is... That feels a bit thin. Not a big fan of that. Now that's obviously gonna collapse right back down to hopefully get everything connected. There we go. We got a thigh swivel, chat. Fantastic. What now? That is the feet. Big ass feet too. Some freaking Mickey Mouse Kingdom Hearts feet. You know I love that shit. Really beautiful design. And then we rotate that upwards. And all of that is gonna rotate, perhaps. Right? What the? I. Hold on a tick. Am I looking at this correctly? Oh yes, I'm gonna have to get this all collapsed somehow. There's a hinge joint there. And the instructions are failing me a little bit right now. I'm assuming Takara didn't make these instructions. This is more Flames toys, if anything. Maybe it's just a really tight hinge joint. Okay, it is. So it's that. Oh, there you go. And then we simply fold that in there, right? God damn it. I really don't want to break anything. Please have mercy. $200.
Poseidon tipped $5.
Thank you.
Hey Jobby. The Unique Toys Mud Flap is available again on shows if you want to get him with skids. And what are, if any, some of the upcoming mainline figures that you might get? Lastly, what are some of the most fun/satisfying transformations you've done?
Thank you very much. In terms of satisfying transformations, I would say the MPG Super Jinrai. That was really satisfying to do. Unique Toys Mud Flap, I will consider it, although you know what? Yeah, I'll probably get it. Hopefully it stays in stock for a while. But I did mention before that my copy of Skids, the green... I forget their names. you know, the racist. I'm racist against the racist twins, so I don't know who is who, but the green guy, which is Skids, I suppose, that's the one I bought recently, and I unboxed it in a fail box, but that one I did mention previously that I'm actually going to give that away to somebody I'm going to meet at TFCon for the meme, but I could always buy another one and buy him along with the orange dude, Mudflap. All right. And I think there was a second part of that question. What was it? Upcoming mainline figures. Upcoming mainline figures. I pre-ordered the Hearts of Steel, Optimus Prime, and Starscream 2-pack. Actually pretty excited for that, and please let me know when the Megatron and Bumblebee are available, because those look great as well. They look even better, actually. So yes, Hearts of Steel. Never read the comics, but I always had a soft spot for those designs. Really cool stuff. If you guys don't know, Hearts of Steel is Transformers that turn into Industrial Revolution era vehicles. So you got Starscream as like a biplane, and you got Optimus as a train. A very cute train, may I add. There we go. We have his legs. Beautiful. And now it's just the backpack. What is going on here? Oh, that extends. We fold this part up. And all of this extends as well. Okay. And we turn that around as expected. And we turn this around as well.
Slapnut Mechanical tipped $5.
Thank you very much.
Jobby, I want to feel you. Inside me dookie dookie in my bunghole. BTWM start boodling Gundams. My first is high grade UCRX 78-2 Gundam Revive model kit. Any tips? Or advice for me, big boy? Maybe I should repaint it with Jobby colors. Jobby is love, Jobby is life.
I've got advice for you, Slapnut McGonagall. Well, first of all, thank you very much for your donation. Really do appreciate it. But second of all, here's my advice for you. Get help. Thank you. For any Gundam-related questions, there's a bunch of resources on YouTube. You could just look that up. Or if you want some from me myself, I did do a Gundam 101 series a long time ago with my old friend Miguel. Still a friend right now. And that information is not outdated as far as I know. We're specifically working with paint cans, though. Alright. Gundam 101. Jobby the Hong, look that up, and you should be able to find it. Okay. And now we plug this in. Yeah, pretty sure it just folds up. Yeah, boy. Oh. I gotta say though, chat, this is it feels very nice. The transformation feels very nice, and doesn't seem like anything has chipped so far. I don't see stray paint flecks on my review table here, so that is definitely a good sign. What? Pulling the dick down? Oh, I see. Yep, we are. So we gotta collapse all that down. Oh, there we are. Oh yeah, this is one of these transformations that I'm not gonna remember. I'm gonna have to depend on the instructions for a while. I have to admit. Wow. Damn. Actually, the closer we get to the robot mode, the more impressed I become. This is really nice looking. And then, of course, we're gonna turn this around. We're gonna assemble his slut waist. Hold on. plug in, bitch. Oh, I see. There we go. Wow, okay. Yeah. Talk about not looking like it transforms. That does not look like it disassembles at all. So, yeah, really great engineering so far, I gotta say. And then this chest piece is just gonna collapse. Big old die-cast metal rod here. Ooh. Wow. Wow, that does look fantastic. I have to admit, Takara. They cooked again. And, well, obviously, we pull the head up, adjust it as necessary, and there we are. There he is. And then, of course, the arm. Just position that downwards like that. And what else is there to do here? We fold up these side guns. And then we just shift them down. Pretty simple to understand. There we are. And then we twist them. There we go. It actually plugs in. Alright. Whew. Lot of moving parts. It was a little more complex than I expected, chat, but I believe we have our robot mode. Let me go ahead and reposition that camera a little bit. And we're gonna stop the music here. Here we go. How are we feeling, chat? And let me turn on the background music. How are we feeling? Because I gotta tell you, I'm feeling pretty damn good. That was a cool transformation, a bit complicated, but the robot mode that results does indeed look like it doesn't transform, which is fantastic. Kibble management is really good. The proportions are great. He looks like that IDW design from what I remember. And, I mean, come on. Let's take a look at some of this detail here. You know, with the complexity of the transformation, chat, I do have to admit that the gappiness of the car mode feels less and less justified. If they were going to get super complicated, they could have filled in those gaps. But again, that might have been accurate to the comic book, so maybe I just have a bone to pick with the designer of the comic, not necessarily the figure. But yeah, this is a beautiful looking robot mode, super proportionate. It looks exactly like one of those non-transformable Flames Toys figures, and I'm saying, man, if this figure does well, maybe it will, maybe it won't because of its price. But if it does well, I would love to see them tackle more of the Kurokarakuri Flames Toys line of Transformers and give them alternate modes. Like I said before, Stealth Bomber Megatron would be so sick in this toy line. Would totally get it. Yeah, this looks fantastic, dude. Very, very good. Very, very good. But there are a bit concerns in terms of future-proofing. Look at that. You see that? I mentioned it during the transformation, but let me say it again. Gold plastic right there. Is it gold plastic? I don't know. Hopefully it's not what it looks like, but that definitely looks like gold plastic to me, doesn't it? Right? I'm surprised that they still use this shit. Porygon Flygon says needs a bunny suit. I'm sure some degenerate will customize this in a bunny suit, and I mean, he has the figure for it. J-Regzilla says, gold! I love gold! Holy Gyat. Holy Gyat, there it is. CRISPR103 says, looks like something from Bandai. You're right about that. Except, unlike Bandai, Takara makes sure that everything in this mode tabs in, locks in. There's nothing out of place here. Let me see. Solid. Ugh. If I were to shake a Solar Chogokin figure, you know it'd wobble all over the place. But yes, aesthetically, it does look like something from Bandai. But feel-wise, it definitely feels like something from Takara, an official Transformers product. Man, do I hate Takara or do I love them? Between this and Super Jinrai, I'm leaning towards love. You know, our relationship is renewing very, very slowly. This looks fantastic. So, let's do an articulation test, right? It feels good, for sure. But why don't we try to pose him? Let's check it out. So, we got a ball joint. There we go. Every ball joint can be. Hinge joint at the base of the neck. Oh, yeah. It's one of those. And we got a rotation at the shoulder. It's a bit loose for my taste, but not bad. And that spoiler can just get right out of the way. Really love this design of the spoiler and the wings. Just what a great design for a fuckboy. Anyway. Sorry, Hot Rod. I talk so much shit. Yeah, rotation here. And we have a butterfly joint. Whoa, could go inward really far. And then this little tiny hinge joint here allows the arm to move out like that. And we have a bicep swivel. There we go. We got a double bend at the elbow, and I love how meaty his hands are. Is it just me? I really do like how big and chunky the hands are. Reminds me of the reminds me a bit of Gundam, if I gotta be honest. RX-78-2 Gundam hands, anybody? Did you say? Anyway, big meaty claws. And yep, that's just on a swivel. Oh, kind of gappy at the bottom of the hand, but no problem. There you go. And then how about the upper body here? So, unfortunately, despite how it may look, there doesn't seem to be any mid-body articulation there. You only get a joint at the waist, which is... I think it's just the up and down? A hinge joint? I could have sworn it was a ball joint, but no. It's just slight arcing back. You get a crunch. And you get a waist swivel. Oh, there you go. Not bad. But just based on the design, I would have expected more articulation. But, you know. But, Debbie, the transformation doesn't allow... Whatever. Shut up. Voices in my head. Anyway. We have one of these skirt situations here. Very much reminiscent of the Flame Toys Gypsy Danger that we played with a while back already, a few weeks ago. Yeah, the Gypsy Danger by Flames Toys had similar skirt situation to this. Not my favorite because of how thin these particular parts feel.
Wait,
thank you very much. Hold that thought.
This figure doesn't come with a fishpole Hot Rod had in the first 10 minutes of the movie. 0 out of 10.
Yeah, you're right. I'm throwing this in the trash immediately after. If I had a pool, I would throw him in it. Sleep with the fishes that he can't catch. Anyway, that's the skirt situation. Not my favorite skirt situation, but not the worst. It looks thin, but it doesn't necessarily feel thin, so that's good. And how about the legs here? We have a rotation. Ooh! Ah! Love the fact that there's ratchet joints. And solid ratchet joints either. They don't feel weirdly wobbly. Bandai could never. Can move back that far. Stays in place really nicely. And that's die-cast metal as well. You could see it. You could kind of feel it, but that's a die-cast metal joint. And then how about a freaking course, chat? Say it with me. If you need to get it out of your system, let's do it now. Hold on. Let me get him into position. We need to do this properly while considering the integrity of the joints. All right. Beautiful spread. There you go. That is a beautiful spread, actually. Completely horizontal, fantastic. We have a thigh swivel. Oh, kind of misaligned there. What is this, Bandai? Did Bandai call? Oh, that just plugs right back in. That's a little annoying. Doesn't allow me to swivel it as crazily as I would want to, but at least it feels like it's gonna hold. Then we get a bend at the knee. Do we get a double bend? I think we do. Oh, it's a bit tight. Hold on. I could swear that's a joint, right? That's got to be another joint. Why isn't it bending? Am I crazy? Bend at the... Oh, Jesus. Am I crazy? Is this not a double bend? Oh, I guess not. That's a little misleading. What? Hold on. Perhaps I can... What? Trying to figure this out. It's gotta be a double bend, right? Can't... Huh? Manual doesn't say anything about it having a double bend. You see, this is why I would love if more expensive figures had a complete articulation guide, so we avoid situations like this where you see something that you think is posable, but you don't know. And I'm not about to force my way in there to find out, because this thing costs $200. And more, by the way, because of shipping, but anyway. Yeah. Very strange. Very, very strange. Probably had to figure that out later, but... Oh, there's no double... Okay. There's no double bend, because this was the hinge joint for the transformation. Yeah, now I'm remembering. My memory is so bad. But there you go. That hinge joint was for the transformation, so it does not act as a piece of articulation. So therefore, the only bend that you get is 90 degrees. Not the worst. It's not the end of the world, but I mean, just having this joint here right at the knee, it's a bit of a tease, right? It's a little bit of a tease. It's not real. Well, anyway, bend at the knee, have a hinge joint at the knee pad, and we have some pretty insane ankle articulation here. All of that can shift outward like that. Die-cast metal. Fantastic. And an honest-to-God ankle swivel, not expected for an official Transformers figure. And then... how's that pivot? Very important. Huh? Is there a way to extend it? Nope. That's the pivot. Again, not the worst, but I guess I've just been spoiled by third-party Transformers. That's going to come up a lot in the conversation, but yeah, not the worst. I guess for anybody who doesn't collect third-party figures, a pivot like this would blow your fucking mind, right? Oh my god, I just came from, whatever, Earthrise, and a figure has an ankle pivot that's this deep. I'm gonna come. I will give you $200, Takara. You're so special. Also, that argument doesn't really hold because SS86, Optimus Prime, has way better ankle pivots than this. So, you know, there's my hypothetical, my straw man there doesn't really hold water because, yeah, mainline. There's other mainline Transformers figures with better ankle pivots than that. But anyway, that seems to be the articulation there. Not the worst at all. It's very reminiscent of Masterpiece Transformers for sure. But considering the hype that the description generated, considering the price, I would have expected a little more. Especially coming from Flames Toys, right? Because Flames Toys, they're all about having hyper-articulated figures, right? But this is something that mainline Transformers companies haven't really figured out yet. It's possible to have a Transformers figure that looks seamless in both modes and has a fun transformation, don't get me wrong, while also having the robot mode be hyper-articulated. It's possible. It is possible, and I don't think mainline companies have figured that out yet. It's either one or the other, right? Not saying that this is awful by any means. This is really good. This is really great posability, for sure. But, you know, it's just a little bit. Just a little bit off the mark in my opinion, but still, you can get some pretty gnarly poses. There you go. I guess what I have an issue with is not even the figure itself, because, I mean, yeah, figure is so good so far. Can't really complain too much about... I could complain about those ankle pivots, right? You'll give me that? You'll give me that? The ankle pivots could have been better? Come on, dude. But the majority of it is really good. That transformation was fun. The car mode was pretty good. The robot mode looks fantastic. Feels great. Yeah. I guess the thing that I have a problem with is the attitude. Which is a weird thing to say about a toy company who I don't know anybody from. But the attitude of the product, the image that it presents itself with, the price tag that it presents itself with, claiming that this is the best of the best. This has never been done before. A Transformers figure that looks like it doesn't transform. Never been done before. We're so special. Give me $200. That is what I have a problem with. The product that they came up with, though, is good. But it ain't the peak of the mountain, dude. Come on. Calm down. Calm down, Bandai. Sorry. Freudian slip. Calm down, Takara. You know what I'm talking about? So... before we wrap this up here, I still need to take a look at his accessories. And he does have some accessory storage. Still don't know what the frick this is supposed to be. His iconic ass cover. What? Communicata. Oh! So this is some sort of comm device. It's a communicator, according to the instructions. My knowledge of moon runes, my limited knowledge of moon runes served me well in this case, because that is what that little thing is. Communicata. So it's a communicator. All right, well that answers my question, and that just plugs into his ass. He can talk to you from his ass. Fantastic. And his pizza cutter just plugs right in his back here. What? Where does it plug into it? How does it plug into it? What are you talking about? Like that? Oh, like that. Okay. There you go. Pizza cutter plugs in. And now what? Oh, what? Oh, I missed out on this in the... Wait, hold on. Excuse me. Oh, okay. So let's work his guns here. Pretty cool looking thing. Obviously, that's just gonna plug right into his hand. Does he have a bitch grip like a lot of official Transformers figures? Not bad. Solid grip. That folds in. Make it look more complete. Great looking weapon. And his other gun here, of course. Wow. Really like the look of this thing, actually. Plugs right into his hand once again. And there you go. Dual wielding. Epic dual wielding. Good shit. What else? Oh, looks like the guns can combine, chat. That's really cool. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. Take the bigger gun. We're going to fold this up fold down the handle like that. And what? And what? And what? We push? Huh? Oh? We pull this? Like that? And it looks like they're telling me to push in on something? What are you talking about, dude? Oh. Oh, good heavens. Oh, good heavens. I see. So I guess the default mode of this gun was supposed to be with the fins out, but now they're telling me to push these back in. So there you go. That's it. That's all there was to it. And now this gun is gonna go in this gun's anus. You know. You know, the thing.
I'm not.
Okay. Ah, fuck, it even goes deeper. God damn, dude. Boyoyoing. Absolutely boyoyoing. Confirmed. That's pretty cool. not bad at all. Pretty big fan. So there you go. Pretty solid. Now you get a big ass rifle, it looks like. And I'm sure this figure has enough posability for him to double hand this. Yeah, that looks sick. Good shit, Hot Rod. Never thought I'd say that in my life, but good shit, Hot Rod. There he goes. Fuck yeah. That's really, really cool. And now it appears that the final accessory that we gotta take a look at is the pizza cutter. There we go. And that is just as oh, the thigh untabbed again. Not a big fan, but perhaps I'm doing something wrong on my part. That'll be for future Jobby to figure out, I guess. There you go. Would you guys want to see a full Jobby the Hong review of this? Let me know right now. More engagement bait. Thank you for participating. Yeah, pizza cutter time. Pizza time. So, we swivel the wrist, and that allows us to just pull this out. According to the instructions. Come on. Ah, there we go. You know, not my preferred solution. I would have rather had these hands fold up into his arm, but because they're so big and meaty, that's why we have to take them off. And that is just gonna slide right into there, and pretty self-explanatory. We got the pizza cutter. It's pizza time. Wait, what? You can untab this? Excuse me? Okay. Yeah, you can remove the blade for some reason. And there you go. Maybe it's not a blade in the comics. Maybe it's a record player or something, like Beast Wars Megatron has. But there you go. And it spins. Isn't that lovely? Ah! Okay, maybe not the most solid connection, but maybe I was not... Maybe I didn't slide it in all the way. Give that a little twist. Give that a little wiggle. Ah, there we go. It snaps in. Perfect. Now it's solid. Spin that all you want. Great stuff. And is that really it? Oh, hold on. One more feature here. We have the cockpit here. We can extend that, I guess, for some reason or another. And
Swivel here.
wait, what? Oh, I guess I don't know exactly what the instructions are trying to communicate here. Also, thanks for continuing to donate. I will take a look at your donations very soon. But check this out. So yeah, they're telling me to pull down the car mode cockpit, and I guess they're saying that it allows for more of a crunch. So maybe that's what it says. You know, I know a little, I know how to read a little bit of these moon runes, but not that much. Senaka no jointo o... That's it. That's all I can read. But basically, all I could read was the back joint. Back joints, and you do something to the back joint. So I'm assuming they just mean pull it down, and that gives you more ab crunch. We can put that to the test. So that is the... This is the ab crunch as is. And then we pull down the cockpit. And now... Huh? Whatever. I think it might be a secret ab crunch. I wish. Doesn't look like that much of a difference. But, you know, the standard ab crunch is not even bad at all. It didn't really... It's fine, whatever. I'm just gonna move on before I go insane. Anyway, final thing in the instructions here is this, you know. Sorry. There you go. The figure does not include a stand, even though it cost over $200. But I do have a stand here that could possibly... No. What kind of stand is this? This looks like a generic figure stand here, but it's probably, you know, probably a specific Takara stand. Maybe it comes with Diaclone or something. No, I don't think any of my figure stands are gonna work here because the hole is just so damn wide, dude. He's stretched. Fuck. Nothing's gonna fit in that ass. But I could try it. Let's see. This is, no, not gonna work at all. This is, Good Smile Company's figure stand. Hell no. Hell no. You know, as a wise man once said, it's like throwing a hot dog down a hallway. It just doesn't work. Whatever. It's fine. I guess if you really wanted to get him in the air, you could get another... probably a stronger stand as well. Probably something like a Hot Toy style stand could work. Because this thing also has die-cast metal. It's going to be pretty heavy to lift them up. So something like a Hot Toy style stand would probably be best for this guy. Anyway, before we call the play session done, I still do want to mess around with this guy just a little longer. Before I go into that, let me give you a quick size comparison. So, let's stand them up. I think we need a reframe real quick. Yeah, he does look really good. Really like that. Alright. Quick little thing here. So yeah, he definitely got taller, significantly taller. There we go. Not bad. Not a bad size at all. So... let's mess around with him a little more before we call the play session done. I want to pose him a lot more than I have, so let's try to get him into a generic action pose. Let's try that out. He feels really fluid. In order to that pivot could have been a deeper, goddammit. I wish it was, but it ain't the end of the world. Actually, I can get him into one of these cool cutting poses. There we go. Then close this fist. Yeah, that's not bad. Nothing's gonna stand in our way. Nothing's gonna stand in our way. Not tonight. I forget the words. You know what song that is, chat? I mean, come on. You gotta know it, right? You gotta know it. I guess another one that more people would know is. Dun, 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 dun. Better believe you can survive. Yeah, that's pretty sick. What's another pose we can get him into? Let's bring back his rifle. Let's switch out his hand. There we go. Yeah, I want to get that rifle working again. That was cool. So, yeah, weirdly enough, this gun, one of my favorite aspects of the figure. It's really cool weapon. I like how both of them can combine together. Great stuff. So there you go. Can he kneel? Ho ho! All right, he passes the kneel check, man. Definitely passes that kneel check. Kneels like no problem. That is sick. I can zoom in, reframe. Yeah. There you go.
Swivel here.
Pretty damn cool. Thanks for continuing to donate. Stay tuned. So there you go.
Lobotomy_blues tipped $5. I emulated Digimon World and beat it at the start of the year, but recently noticed Joby plays music from that. Has it always been like that?
Yes, it has. Yes, it has. Lobotomy Blues, Digimon World was one of my favorite games in my childhood. So yeah, I use a lot of the game's tracks in my videos. If you know, you know, chat. Also, I played that game a long time ago on this very channel, so look those streams up. Can we get a Oomon in the chat for anyone who remembers? Shout out to Oomon. Trapped in the digital realm forever. Of course, chat, I gotta do it. I gotta do it. Not bad. And I guess the final pose that I gotta do. Come on. Sorry, I haven't been looking at the chat recently. I've been lost in the rod sauce, but come on. Come on, chat. I'm sure a few of you guys have already recommended the pose that I'm about to do right now. So, you could already tell. We gotta do it. We got to do it. You see, if the pivot were better, he could pull this off even more. At the very least, he does have a little bit of an arch. A lot of Transformers can't claim that. This guy has a little bit of an arch. Oh, he can actually look up pretty far, but not far enough. There you go. That's the best I could do with him. And yeah, that's not the that's not the best. There you go. And just for fun, let's have Let's have Hot Rod and Optimus. Oh my god, he's so dusty. What the fuck? Let's have Hot Rod and Optimus. Yeah, this is an example, chat, of a third party of a third party figure that balances a hyper articulated and seamless robot mode with a not super complicated transformation. You know, like, I'm telling you, third party companies have figured this out a long fucking time ago. You can have hyper articulated transformers but still have them completely transformable and seamless. And of course, this figure pulls off the pose way better than Hot Rod could even imagine to. So basically, chat, the primes are going gat for gat. All right. I'm putting a stop to that. That's it, chat. That was, you know, that was this figure. That was basically all this figure had to offer, which not bad at all, man. This is a really great. I have a positive first impression of this figure. Let me say that. But again, my main problem isn't with the figure itself necessarily. It's the presentation of the figure and the marketing of the figure. Just, you know, this is gonna change Transformers forever. This is the best thing ever, and give me $200. That's really my main problem with it. But, you know, the figure itself, though, on its own terms, not bad at all. I would even go so far as to say that it's pretty damn good. That robot mode. This robot mode is undeniable. It doesn't look like it transforms, so Takara definitely achieved that aspect of their marketing. It doesn't look like it transforms, but it do. And the alternate mode, it's cool, but you know. But yeah. So there it is. Adamas Machina Hot Rod. If you want one for yourself, again, that is linked in the description. Shout out to Show Z Store. Didn't get it. I didn't get it for free, by the way. I bought this with my own hard-earned money, and of course, thanks to you guys with the donations, which I will be reading very soon. And what else is there to say? Look forward to a potential full review of this guy, depending on how many people want it. Maybe this becomes the new Peru kill. I don't fucking know. Anyway, with that, on that note, let me start reading donations. And right after the donations chat, I am finally gonna open up the chat to our live Q&A/hangout. So look forward to that.
Little Gooner
Great timing.
$5. Who
Thank
will
you.
know? Acapella video has hit 1 million
Hell
views.
yeah, dude.
Everyone
I
get
saw
your
that.
dicks out. It's time to goon. You promised a special gift or surprise for us. What will it be? Jobby. Goji stream? Gooning stream? Maybe a song?
Well, thank you very much for that donation and for being the bearer of good news. If you guys didn't know, my Who Will Know acapella reached the 1 million views on my main channel. Really do appreciate it. Unfortunately, chat, I won't be able to show you what I have in store for you to celebrate, but rest assured, you will see. You will see. Matter of fact, it will happen. You can mark this on your calendar as well. I actually have a calendar here for, you know, this particular thing that I want to reveal. Should be revealed on the 10th. March the 10th. Look forward to it. What could it be? What could it be? In celebration of 1 million views for my Who Will Know acapella, what could it be that I reveal on March the 10th? Look forward to it. I think you guys are gonna get a kick out of it. I'm super excited for it, and you just wait. Just wait. It's gonna be great. It is gonna be great. All right. Let's take a look at some more of those under $5 donations here. Thank you so much for donating. Any amount counts. Also, really good news for people who are donating under $5, because I'm done playing with the Adamas Machina Hot Rod here. I can read your donations as they come in, so you won't have to wait long at all for me to get to your donations if any new ones pop in. So, you know, feel free to throw some my way right now. It's a good time to do it. And yeah, officially we're in our Hangout, but this is the donation part before the full Hangout, if that makes sense. Okay, where did we leave off here? Let me see. Okay. I remember the Figure Arts My Hero Academia question. Here we go. Excuse me. A.B. Johnson, 395 with $1. Through the stream elements. Hey, Jobby, I'm considering getting into third-party Transformers soon, so I'm curious on your thoughts on New Age versus Magic Square figures. P.S. Still hoping we can get a Power Rangers mini-plug video someday. Keep dreaming. Never say never. Well, just based on these two specific examples that I have in hand, I still like Optimus a little better. But if you want more information about this New Age Megatron here, look forward to Saturday. Full review on the main channel for this particular figure on Saturday. Look forward to it. Like I said before, even though I'm going to be at TFCon selling my wares, look forward to it, there will still be a video coming out while I'm at the convention. So I'm just saying, it's an accomplishment for me. It's here. The notorious break taker. All right. Clint Devlin with $3 through the stream elements. Kang Toys doing Superion and Devastator has been teased with silhouette images that are obviously Aerobots /Superion and Constructicons /Devastator. They're also doing smaller scale Insecticons. I saw the Insecticons. I did not see Superion and Devastator. Very nice. Thank you for that update there. Oh, I see. So this was some big Kang Toys announcement at some point.
Swivel here.
Yeah. I mean, okay. I mean, now that we're in our Hangout portion, I guess I can change my stream setup real quick. Give me a second. Let it load up. All right, now we're ready to do some reaction content. So anyway, this is that Kang Toys announcement that we saw here. Also, I'm quitting YouTube. Anyway, these are the Kang Toys Constructicons already, dude. These silhouettes look freaking sick, I gotta say. And what else? There they are. The Aerobots. Oh, okay. These are the Dinobots and the Predacons, the Aerobots and the Constructicons. Super looking forward to that, man. Kang's Toys has been doing some really great work recently, so you bet your ass that I am going to, I don't know, take 4 years to review all of them. We got Slapnut McGon. Oh, that's a $5 donation. Thank you very much. The Hong Legion with $1. Through the stream elements. Can I get a Hoya in chat? Can't wait for the Goji size comparison. Dope figure, Jobby. Big love from the Legion. Thank you so much for your continued support. We got Mikey Poopsie Pansy with $1. Through the stream elements. Hey, Jobby, been a while. Sorry to see you suffer with the Soul of Chogokin Tryon 3. Now I want to know, after all the suffering, will you get the Master Grade Double Zeta Vercall? Hold that thought.
Super chatted $5 from our local PBS Jobby to viewers you. I missed you Gurren Lagann playtime. I really hope you will do a review of that one. Love some TTGL.
Like I've said before, anything that I have played on stream, there's a possibility that I'll do a review on Jobby the Hong. So, eventually. I love Gurren Lagann as well. Thanks for your donation. Anyway, Master Grade Double Zeta Vercall, I'm still considering it. Gundam model kits are a different beast than Soul of Chogokin figures, so I haven't been burnt out on the model kit stuff quite yet. The only thing that I take issue with is the time that it takes, but that could be easily corrected. I've actually, for streaming purposes, I've actually got something that I want to build this month, actually. So look forward to that. More context. After this week, chat, after the convention, I will be taking a break. So let me give you specific dates here. The 8th, there will be this toy review, and at the same time, again, I will be at TFCon. But I'm sure that the combination of me speed running this review and then TFCon coming up this weekend, it's gonna take me out. Right? I'm gonna get tired. For sure. So the week after, next week, there will be no toy review. I'm just letting you know right now. Thank you very much.
Swivelman OnlyFans when?
Swivelman OnlyFans when? It was called Tumblr before the Great Porn Purge. So never. All right. But yeah, no toy review next week. So that means March the 8th, toy review. March the 15th, no toy review. March the 22nd, toy review. Does that make sense? But what I was gonna say in relation to my scheduled building stream is that because I won't be working on a toy review next week, that does open up my schedule for, let's call it a longer stream. A building stream, specifically. So look forward to that. Next Wednesday, March the 12th. I've got something in the backlog in the archives that I could probably stream for 8 hours, let's say, because what else do I got to do? 8-hour stream coming back. Let's go. It also means I'm going to start earlier in the day, just letting you know. All right. Let us continue with the donations. Jobby's little gooner with $1 through the stream element says, "Aw, no drunk Jobby tonight. Come on, give us a little drinky dink. You know you..." What the fuck? What is this? What am I reading right now? "You know you want to. I would tell you a joke. Here's one. My grandfather said my generation relies too much on the latest technology, so I unplugged his life support." It's pretty good. You know, that first half of that donation, it kind of broke my mind a little bit, but you immediately repaired it with that second half. That was good. I like that. You know, as someone whose grandfather did pass away recently, you know, rest in peace, Grandpa. I love you. I think that's funny. All right. Adohatori with $1 through the stream elements. "Hey Jobby, I checked out Gundam G-Quax a few days ago, and oh man, it was peak. As someone who had no idea about the Gundam lore and previous media, I really loved it. I actually just came back from seeing it again, and yep, still peak. I'm Gundam pilled. Very interesting." I've got to admit to you, man, this is the first review that I've seen of G-Quax. I honestly didn't know it came out. So, really cool first impressions that I'm getting here. This is the first review that I've seen, and it's a positive review. I'm looking forward to seeing it myself. Thank you very much for that vote of confidence in a new Gundam project. Ray Ramirez / Decker Settle with $1 through the stream elements. Gundam Ghost almost possessed me. Anyway, how are you doing on this fine rainy Wednesday? Oh, that's right. I got wet today, boy. I heard that the new Gundam movie is epic. When is the next review? See you later. Swivel here. P.S. Triple put in my ass plus screaming Getter Jobby. There you go. Hope you enjoyed that. Next review, like I mentioned earlier in the stream, Saturday, New Age Romulus, not Megatron. This will be posted on Saturday for sure, which is so great, by the way. This week has been going so smoothly, and hopefully I'm not jinxing myself, but TFCon should be the perfect topper for this fantastic week that I've been having. The fact that this review, I sped ran the making of this review, so I got it done a full 2 days earlier than I expected to. So a little more background here. Usually, chat, I finish my videos by Friday. which is why I can post them to my main channel 1 day early for my leader class members. Big shout out to all of you guys. However, because I will be at TFCon this week, this Friday, I won't be in the office. I won't be able to publish shit because I'll be at TFCon. However, my goal for this week was to finish this review by Thursday. I ended up finishing it today. And it was all thanks to the stream that I did last night. I mentioned this earlier in this stream that I edited the fuck out of this video last night for my members only. It was 4 hours of just editing. I was melting into my chair, clicking and clacking like a madman, but we got it done. Got a lot of work done last night, and then I just topped it off today. So the only thing that I got to do now is make my thumbnail, write my description, my tags, and schedule that motherfucker, because this guy, oh man, I'm super excited. Super excited. Coming out on Saturday, 100%. 100%, chat. Actually, while we were waiting on the waiting screen on this stream, I was creating some thumbnails. Hold on, you know what? You guys have been great tonight, actually. How many of you are here? I can show you the thumbnail that I've been cooking. How many of you are here? All right. That's quite a lot. So, yeah. Let's call it a little special gift for you guys for being so chill. Let me go ahead and give you a look at the thumbnail of Saturday's review, and I'm very proud of this. If you get it, you get it. So, check this shit out.
_blues tipped
Thank you.
$5.
Hold that thought.
Wanted to add I've played Digimon World, next order, and built the amplified Machina model kit as well, third model kit ever. Really good, so I've been very digipilled. Excited for the next Digimon story game too. Also, thoughts on Cybertronic Spree?
I have no idea what Cybertronic Spree is. Yeah, what can I say? Digipilled? Based? I like Digimon as well. Now let's get to that early look at this thumbnail. Check this out, chat. What do you think? What do you think? So, you get it? Like, it's pretty much identical to, you know, that other thumbnail. So, yeah. Look forward to that. Look forward to that, chat. Exactly. Happiness is a warm gun. That's correct. RKB48.1. It is a reference to literally one of my most famous videos. So, there you go, chat. That will be the thumbnail. Or, I gotta admit, it will be one of the thumbnails. So, I don't know if you guys have noticed recently in my my current videos, the thumbnail occasionally changes, and that's because of a feature that YouTube implemented recently, where you can actually upload 3 thumbnails for one video. 3 thumbnails, 1 video. Sounds like a shock video from the early 2000s. 3 thumbnails, 1 video, and YouTube will actually cycle through them and test it on your behalf to see what thumbnail gets the most views. So if you've noticed that my review thumbnails have been changing a lot, that's the reason why. So that thumbnail that you just saw is going to be one of the potential thumbnails for this New Age Romulus, not Megatron review. I'm working on the other 2 right now, but I have to assume that thumbnail is going to get the most views. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Anyway, more donations here. Where was I? J-Rexzilla with $1 through the stream elements from last night Romulus stream. If a Western writer wrote Frieza, he is a racist overlord not because he wants to be, but because of his father King Cold, thus making him a victim of circumstance or something dumb like that. So J-Rexzilla, thank you very much for that donation again. But just to catch the rest of the chat up. So this was a conversation that we were having in our members only editing stream last night on my main channel, and it was my tiredness, my doneness, I suppose, with Western media in general, just because of the writing style where everything needs to be super sympathetic. Villains specifically have to be sympathetic. No one can just be evil anymore. And one of the jokes that we made is that, what J Regzilla just said right now. If Frieza was written by someone living in LA, they would give him a sympathetic backstory, and he's, you know, not evil because he's evil. He's evil because he was abused as a child, and please feel sorry for him. We want you to feel sympathetic to criminals for some reason. So, there you go. Anyway, that's... moving on. J Regzilla, once again, with $1 through the stream elements. Really question your thoughts on Chi-Chi and the hate surrounding her. Also, I'm prepared for drunk jobby lectures. You never know on streams like these. You don't. You really don't know. I am gonna get a drink, but in a little bit. Don't think I'm gonna get super drunk, but you never know. Anyway, Chi-Chi. For context, again, this Dragon Ball reference. I don't know if you guys know this by now, but I've gotten into Dragon Ball very recently. I know it's a super popular franchise. It's been around for many, many years. And I grew up around people who loved Dragon Ball. I grew up around a primarily Latino community. So, all the kids around me loved Dragon Ball. They would talk it up.
Penna super chatted
Hold that thought. Thank you very much.
$5.38. Hey Jobby, I was wondering, is there any franchise that you feel like deserves more merch representation?
Avatar. Avatar The Last Airbender. Give me some Japanese-produced posable figures of Avatar. Thank you very much. That would be sick. Anyway, Dragon Ball Z, or Dragon Ball in general. Bunch of kids around me. Most kids around me, I should say. They all love Dragon Ball. They would all talk it up. And I never got into it as a kid. I don't know what it was. I didn't catch it on TV. Didn't have any of the VHSs, whatever. It's a franchise that I completely missed the boat on. Until a month ago. Until a month ago. I read the entirety of Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. And it's great. I understand. It is very good. And then after that, I watched Battle of the Gods, Resurrection F, and currently I'm going through Dragon Ball Super. And when I say going through it, oh, Jesus, I'm going through it. The animation's not that great. So I'm considering hopping to the manga for Dragon Ball Super. And I'm watching Dragon Ball Daima too. I know that it ended in Japan, but I'm watching the English dub, so English dub hasn't concluded yet. Anyway, with all that Dragon Ball context out of the way, J Regzilla is asking me for my thoughts on the hate surrounding Chi-Chi, Goku's lovely wife. Lovely, somewhat annoying nag of a wife. I completely understand. I completely understand why there's a lot of hate surrounding Chi-Chi. I personally like her. I think she's cute. That's just me. But yes, she is like the typical Asian parent, basically. So that's... yeah, what can I say? I understand. I completely understand. The people who want her dead, though, that's kind of psychotic, but whatever. But it's fine, though. If she dies, you can just wish her back with the Dragon Balls. Anyway. Mikey Poopsie Pantsy with $1 through the stream element says, another question for you, Jobster. Sorry if you're fed up with the Gundam stuff, but have you seen the MG Gundam Vidar? I'm not. It's a meme. Actually, I haven't even invoked that meme recently. So yeah, I'm not tired of the Gundam stuff. Matter of fact, I'm looking forward to watching Gundam G-Quax. Anyway, Master Grade Gundam Vidar. I don't think I have. What is that? MG Gundam Vidar. Oh, from Iron-Blooded Orphans. I see. I haven't seen that, by the way. Oh, what? This looks like something made by Mosho Toys. There you go. $48 on Hobby Link Japan. Not bad. Here. Looks cool. Yeah. There you go. I hope you enjoyed that incredible reaction. very good content. RKB4 8.1 with $1 through the stream elements. A stream and an upcoming review during TFCon week. You spoil us, Jobby. I hope you have a great time at TFCon. I have Monster Hunter Wilds to keep me entertained throughout next week's cold, jobbyless nights. Gemma best girl. If you know, you know. I don't. I don't play Monster Hunter. But RKB4 8.1, let me reiterate here. There will not be a toy review next week, but I will still be streaming. I will still be streaming on this channel Wednesday and Friday. Not like this week, where I'm only streaming here today, because again, on Friday, I'll be at TFCon. Maybe I can stream. I gotta think about that, because I don't see me being at TFCon for too long on Friday. Me and the boys, Omar and Oscar, we're gonna go to TFCon to set up, and that'll be in the afternoon. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I can come back and stream on Friday, actually. I gotta think about that. We'll see what happens. I didn't really think about it until now, but there's a chance that I could stream on Friday. But I'm just saying right now, there may not be, depending on how long we are at TFCon on Friday. All right, then. All right. That was all the donations so far. So now, chat, first of all, thank you so much for donating. Keep them coming if you can. But now, we're finally opening up the chat to our live Q&A. And to ring it in, I'm going to finally go to the fridge and grab a cold one. Yeah. Probably be my only drink because this stuff is always pretty strong. The 8%er blueberry apple cider, my iconic drink at this point. Been drinking this quite a bit on these streams. So, love this stuff, man. It's delicious. Blueberry apple cider, 8%. Fantastic stuff. Cheers. Boom. And, oh, God, that's so good. And let's get this live Q&A started with more donations, if any of them come in. Like I said before, because I've got eyes on the monitor now, I can take a look at your donations as soon as they come in. So no more waiting around if you don't donate $5 or more. But anyway, chat, how we doing? How we doing? Peta in the chat is saying, is the fan art wall still a thing in the place? Not yet. Not yet. Farron in the chat, I know you're not a fan of parts forming, but you should look at the MS05 Onslaught. Love my MMC one, but Magic Squares clears it, I'm afraid. Well, by virtue of parts forming, I would disagree. CRISPR103 says, hey, Jobby, do you know where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? You know, I got her number, but I'm just kidding. I could never pull a bad bitch like that. No. I don't know where she is. Red! Big old dono here. Thank you so much.
$20. What's your take on Megatron being sympathetic villain?
That was a topic that was brought up last night on my members stream where, yeah, I'm kind of tired of modern villains being sympathetic, but for Megatron, it was really well done because, yes, he was sympathetic, but once he turned, he was evil. You know what I mean? You understand why he turned, but he is undeniably, irredeemably evil, which is great. That's Megatron for you, you know? I guess there's a difference between making a villain a hero and making a villain understandable. Does that make sense? It's the difference between Megatron and Venom. I haven't even watched those damn Venom movies, but I'm probably never gonna watch them. Or, you know what? How about a movie that I actually did watch? Maleficent. Like, it's the difference between Megatron, you know, being an understandable villain with motivations that make sense, and Maleficent, which is she's basically just a hero with a villain overlay on top. Because, you know, the people who wrote that movie, or Disney, I guess, they're fucking pussies. They can't do a villain movie without making their villain a hero. It's ridiculous. Anyway. Hero Zenith says Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. Ooh, great example. Jack Horner. Great villain. Ooh, Death. What a great, not really a villain. Just antagonistic force, I guess. But yeah, Puss in Boots. Great movie. Carson Hinojosa says, after Dragon Longji, will you take a look at Kang Toys 12 Wars series? Their Capricorn Mora looks interesting to say the least. Squishable Juhungas? You've got me by the Juhungas. Let me take a look at that. I'm sure Shozi Store carries it. I'm sure Shozi Store carries those big naturals. Capricorn Mora. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, come on. What do I have to look up? 12 Wars. Why? Show me the Juhungas! No! I'll just Google it then. Kang Toys 12 War Capricorn. I need to see this. Where is it? Oh, okay. I found a Big Bad Toy Store link. Jesus Christ, dude. Alright. Let's all take a look. Let's all take a gander. I'm looking very respectfully. And you're telling me they're squishable. Looking very, very respectfully, chat. Nothing but respect for Capricorn. I guess all I'll say
Spicy.
as those are some Juhungas. Those are some Juhungas, confirmed. Okay. Thanks for sharing. I will definitely not get 12 copies of that 12 War figure. Alright. Thirsty for Chicken says you should definitely still watch the classic DBZ films like Brawly, Revenge of Cooler, History of Trunks, and Fusion Reborn. A lot of what's introduced in those films gets retreaded and canonized in DBS. Interesting stuff. Thanks for the context. Stuffy McStuff saying, hey Jobby, I noticed that Digimon had a series on Vita bracelets? Postmon or moreover Boutmon that is a Super Saiyan Digimon. Why won't they make good figures of this guy? He looks sick as hell. I don't know what you're talking about. I like Digimon, but the only Digimon thing I really know is anything before Digimon Tamers. That's basically the last Digimon thing that I saw, or the last Digimon generation that I cared about. I saw a little bit of Digimon Frontiers when I was, a little older kid, but at that point, it was my Digimon love was kind of falling off. But yeah, I'm not sure what you mean by Super Saiyan Digimon, but that does sound pretty epic. Yeah, Tamers is the best one. I do really like Tamers for sure. I actually got to rewatch Digimon Adventure because it's been so long, and I don't even think that I finished the whole thing when I was little. So at some point, I'll rewatch Digimon Adventure. The original, that remake was not the best in my opinion. But yeah, Digimon Tamers is very good. I also like Try. Try is pretty cool. The Kizuna whatever movie, that was pretty sick. Anyway, I'm tired in the chat saying, hey Jobby, on the sales I call Nemesis. I have the ARC and have been trying to get an affordable Nemesis to go along with it. Can't wait to see you this weekend as well. Well, I'm tired. I'm sorry to say that I do not take reservations, so first come, first serve. Hopefully you're there before another person wants to buy Big Mommy Sis. By the way, I'm pretty sure I mentioned this earlier, but everything that I'm selling is behind me right now. It's gonna look like that at TFCon. Hopefully they allow me to stack it that high. Hopefully it's not like a safety concern or something, but this is the shelf. So it's quite a lot. Anyway. I'm tired says, what time? Well, what time does the dealer room open? Let me check. I think it's 1 p.m. And we're gonna try being there all day, so. Let's see. TFCon dealer room. Oh, what the hell? Ooh, shit. Excuse me, dude. Well, I gotta check in with the boys right now. I'll update you on my social media, but the exhibitor hall, the dealer room, will actually open early at 9 a.m. to early admission holders. But I gotta check in with my boys to ask them if we're gonna be there that early. And to general admission, it opens at noon. So I'll let you guys, I'll update you. Keep an eye out on my community tab, Instagram, maybe Twitter. Maybe I'll re-download Twitter for the sake of the convention. But wow, I didn't realize that the dealer room is gonna open so early on Saturday. Well, yeah, I'll let you guys know. Anyway. Wardo says, will you skip the anime versions of Battle of Gods and Resurrection F when you get to them? I already did. Because I watched the movies already, so I didn't... Like, I looked it up a little... I read the manga version. So, there you go. Porygon Flygon says, I just realized someone is going to buy both forms Gladius. Not this year. Not part of the list. Porygon Flygon, if you're interested in what I'm selling, I do have a list up. You can find it on my community tab. Both Forms Gladius is not there. Not this year. Not yet. Not yet. Jacques Kinov in the chat is saying, One Piece has some villains with actual motives, but you just can't sympathize with them and they're straight up evil. I agree. Like Don Flamenco. Don Flamingo. Doflamingo, that's his name. Yeah, he's an example where, sure, you understand where he's coming from. Like, I don't agree with his motivations, but you understand them. And he's just evil. So, great stuff. Rin says, someone gift him a Beerus figure so we can have a Just Playing with Drip Beerus. I would love a Beerus figure. I do like Beerus. He's a fun character.
I love you, Elliot!
Oh, thank you.
I love you,
oh, shit! Fury with an alien invasion, certified alien invasion 50 gifted memberships. Let's fucking go, dude. Thank you so much. And for all of you new members in the chat with your green names, give me an I love you alien emote. Thank you very much once again for 50. I say it again, 50 gifted memberships. And now I'm gonna mute the notification so you don't hurt your ears. There you go. Thank you very much for that. Really do appreciate it. Fury says, I'm sending my chance spy balloons on your chat. Well, there you go. Goddamn. I'm getting spied on heavy, bruh. And getting paid for it. Not bad. Not a bad deal. Gaming Dragon 24680 says, what are your thoughts on Perfect Cell? Really cool villain, really cool arc as well. Not my favorite though. I think my favorite arc is still Frieza. Frieza's still my favorite Dragon Ball villain. But yeah, Perfect Cell, pretty dang good. I actually like First Form Cell, Imperfect Cell, I guess. I like him the best. He's cool. Davimation says, Jobby, have you seen Wonderful Trans Sky Atlas? It can transform even if it doesn't look like it. Yeah, I have seen it. Not only have I seen it, I have it. And I haven't played with it or reviewed it yet, but at some point I will, obviously, because it's Optimus Prime. Fern saying the MS Onslaught got revealed a day or two ago and will release soon. And it's pure Roger Rabbit effect with light of piece levels of articulation and transformation. Cool, dude. Enjoy it. KH says Imperfect Cell was so cool. Love the horror feel that part of the Cell Saga has. Exactly. I love that shit. Spot the Dutchie says, oh no, I think I'm getting sick. Blah. Okay. What? Alright, chat. Let's keep the conversations going, huh? Let's keep the... Showrat says, how much are shirts at TFCon? Last time I checked, they were 30? Pretty sure they're 30. Guess you'll find out. You'll find out when we put them up there. But yeah, that's something I should mention too, chat. Con exclusive merch. In addition to all the shit that I'm gonna sell, we got con exclusive merch. If you haven't seen it yet, what can I tell you? I did an announcement video and everything, but I could show you. I just gotta find it real quick in my files. If you haven't seen this con exclusive merch yet, get hyped for it because it's pretty fucking cool. What review was that? Ah, there we go. Here you go, chat. Designed in collaboration with myself and Merchants of the Realm, which is a brand started by our very own Omar and Oscar. So Omar is the one that designed this shirt ultimately, so check this out. If you haven't seen it yet, there you go. Beautiful fucking shirt. Really, really funny idea for sure. And we actually conceived this idea on stream. The last drawing stream that we did on this channel. So look that up if you want to see the process of how the fuck we got to this wacky ass design. But there you go. Omar did a bang up job with drawing this thing. The printing looks great. Pretty good quality as well. So look forward to that. If you're going to TFCon, we're going to be selling, I believe, 40 shirts. You know, what was it that Oscar said? You know what? I won't say it just now. But yes, we got those shirts at TFCon. Look forward to it. There you go. All right. I think the alien invasion is over, so let me turn on the notifications again. There you go. We have more donations, actually. Neffy the Space Warrior with $1 through the stream elements. Hey, Jobby, on the scale of Zilla to -1 Godzilla, what's your opinion on the animated Gojis? Hanna-Barbera, 98, Ultima. So, you forgot the Planet of Monsters one, but whatever. Hanna-Barbera, never saw the show. 98, saw a little bit of the show. Has a banger opening, so right away he's peak. And then Ultima, Singular Point. You kind of already know my opinions on Singular Point if you saw my Godzilla Triple review from a few years back. Not a big fan. So let's say here, Hanna-Barbera, because I haven't seen it, and the opening, the intro to the Hanna-Barbera Godzilla is kind of ass. That's low tier. That's at the very bottom. That's Zilla. Ultima is mid tier because I like the design of Godzilla Ultima, but Singular Point, I didn't like it. And 98, didn't see all of it, but the opening is a fucking banger. So, ironically, 98 is -1 Godzilla out of Zilla, and this rating scale is becoming very confusing. What is this, my KISS scale? Skeleton, thank you so much with $5 here. Oh my god, he's swiveling you. Exactly right. That was Omar's idea, by the way. Completely Omar's idea. He just drew a rough sketch of my logo getting rung, and then I kind of reiterated on that, and then that reiteration is the one that made it onto the shirt. So, great shit, man. I love Omar. He's got a great mind. He's got great creativity, both for artwork and music, as you guys all know with his civil stuff. So, yeah, Omar's great. And Oscar, again, great creative mind as well. The fact he's the main mind behind Merchants of the Realm. That is his mind child. It's a weird fucking way to put it, but that is the product of his brain. So yeah, I'm really excited to be sharing the booth with them. I'm glad that they're coming with me. I wouldn't be able to do this by myself, I don't think. It would be weird. It would be strange if I were to be at the booth by myself, in my opinion. So I'm glad that they're coming with me, and I'm glad that we're selling these shirts and these figures. Look forward to all of that. Say hi to all of us. Don't be a stranger when it comes to Omar and Oscar. You've seen them before if you've been watching my channel for a long time. All right. Jacques Kinoff says, the next fail box will be filled with guys who will post the purchase of their shirts. I hope so. I hope our next fail box is filled with a bunch of TFCon stuff. That'll be fun. Oh, man. Oh, that's a possibility, too. There might be a possibility that I get something at TFCon in terms of figures. You know, I might take a break from my booth and go to another booth to buy something. And if that's the case, then I'll have to make room in my schedule to play with that. Okay. Let's continue the conversation, chat. How long do we want to go on for tonight? It's pretty early for me right now. We've only been going on for just a little over 2 hours, so depending on the rate of chat, though. Come on. Gotta pick it up if we want the conversation to keep going. Yeah, depending on how it goes, I can go for another hour. Make this a 3-hour stream. How does that sound, chat? RKB48.1 says, hoping you get that Scorponok figure you wanted this time. I know, right? Let's see. Let's see if it's a good price this year. Ben Zagri says, hey, Jobby, do you have any collectible store horror stories? Collectible store horror stories? No, not really. Every time I've been into a collectible store, it's never been bad. Never had a bad experience at a collectible store. So yeah, no horror stories about that. Perhaps TFCon will be that. Let's not jinx it though. Yeah, I don't know. Carson Hino Joseph says, any films that catch your eye this year or not really? Movies that catch my eye this year. Kind of sort of Fantastic Four and Superman Legacy. That's about it. Yeah, that's about it. I still want to watch Nosferatu, but wait, was that? No, that was last year. Yeah. I still want to watch Nosferatu. I haven't seen that yet, but that's about it. That's about all the movies that I care for this year. And Fantastic Four is a big, like, I could watch it or not. Superman Legacy, I'm just interested to see how he's gonna balance all those fucking characters. So that's about it. Okay, let's see. Guerrero Power says, Kang Toys instructions or video instructions? Video instructions. You know, not a common opinion for me to have, but that is correct. I would rather look at video instructions than Kang Toys instructions, for sure. Marshall Titeca says no Shrek 5. I still haven't seen that teaser. A few people mentioned it. Sure, why not? I love Shrek, and I loved the Puss in Boots. So yeah, why not Shrek 5? That's on my list too. Why not? I'm calling it now. I have just claimed that movie on my list as of now, because I haven't been catching up with any movie news lately. Jacques Kinov says, prepare more than a tote bag in case you throw up in Omar's car. Ha ha ha. Nah. Also, that was 2 years ago. Move on. That was 2 whole years ago, man. Yeah, I'm not gonna get super drunk at TFCon this year because I do have to man the booth as well. So I'm not gonna throw up in Omar's car. I'm not gonna throw up in a customer's face. That would be bad. Robert Francois says, where can I find the lyrics for the transformation song? I'm sure they're in the comments section of that video, of my dispersion relation video, so there you go. Gaming Dragon 246 says, will you be interacting with David K again while there? I'm sure I will. Actually, let me flex on you guys a little bit here. David K gave me a shout out on his Instagram very recently, completely unprovoked. I don't know what it was, but he tagged me in his story, like, out of nowhere. I don't know what it was. Maybe he knows I'm going to TFCon as well, so that's why he's doing it, but he gave me a shout out. He says, if you're not following this guy, follow him. What are you doing? It's like, goddamn, dude. Thanks so much. Thanks so much, David. Love you. And I'm pretty sure we will meet again at TFCon. So there you go. Farron says, any figures you plan on looking for minus Make Toy Scorponok at TFCon this year? Not really. If I could get, yeah, if I can get the Make Toy Scorponok, that would make my TFCon for sure. But other than that, no, not really. There's no other figures that I'm as hungry for, I suppose. Another weird turn of phrase, but yeah. Stuffy McStuff says, I pre-ordered the Kang Toys Dinobot Sludge. He is always killed off because he's a Brontosaurus. There's no such thing as an actual Bronto. Sigh. It's your fault, Jobby. I had to have it. Well, don't blame me for Kang Toys making peak figures, dude. I just made you aware that Kang Toys were making this stuff. Dude, it looks so good. I really hope that Kang Toys doesn't break their streak, because all of their Transformers figures have been pretty goddamn sick so far. I think my least favorite Kang Toys figure has got to be that triple changing Jaguar to plane to car. It wasn't bad, but it was a little complicated for its own good, and it didn't really plug in super solidly. But other than that, all of their figures that I played with have been really good. So Kang Toys, great stuff. Yeah, Farron, exactly. They need to lock in for Scorn. That's my hope as well, because that is the one that I'm looking forward to the most as well. I love Spinosauruses, what can I say? Especially Jurassic Park 3 Spinosaurus. Hammond Collection, when? I know it's confirmed, but when? RKB48.1 says, will you be dressing up in the green tracksuit for TFCon? As I mentioned in my TFCon announcement video, check that out if you haven't. Yes. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. And it should be fun. I'm only going to be wearing it on Sunday, but it'll be a good time. And Kellen's going to be there. It should be fun. I've already got into contact with Kellen. It's not going to give too much away, but just watch the panel. Watch the panel. Our panel, our Transformers YouTuber panel will be at 1 p.m. on March the 9th, I believe. Yeah, March 9th on Sunday. So 1 p.m. March 9th, we're going to do the Transformers YouTuber panel, and it should be a good time. So look forward to that. Check that out if you're there, or look forward to the recording. I'm sure they're going to record it like they recorded the panel last year. I'm Tired says, hey Jobby, this will be my first ever TFCon. What should I expect? Well, first of all, you should expect me, of course. But also, if you're into like the cartoons, if you're into Transformers media, you're gonna see a lot of big profile voice actors there. It's gonna be great. This guest list for this TFCon is stacked, dude. Way more than last year. I mean, last year they had a lot of great names, but this year, it's insanity, dude. The biggest one is Frank Welker. Frank Welker, voice of Megatron, and goddamn, a lot of other people, right? Megatron, Scooby-Doo Fred. Who else is he? Abu from Aladdin. Cave of Wonders. What else? Well, what's another Frank Welker? You've heard Frank Welker's voice if you've ever watched anything ever. He's so prolific. So Frank Welker's gonna be there. It's gonna be fantastic. Another big name though is Jim Cummings. Holy shit! I honestly didn't know Jim Cummings was in any Transformers stuff. Fake fan. But Jim Cummings, I just know him from a lot of Disney projects. So Winnie the Pooh and Tigger too. Darkwing Duck. Who else is? What's another? Robotnik from Sat AM. I'm pretty sure, right? Jim Cummings. I mean, come on. Yeah, Jim Cummings is so great. Jacques Unov says, Jim what? Ha ha ha. Come on, dude. Get your head out of the gutter. Okay, so I am right. He was Sat AM Robotnik. Yeah, Jim Cummings. Crazy, dude. What a big name. And there's a whole lot of other voice actors that are gonna be there. So stacked. So, if you're not going for me, you gotta go for this crazy-ass lineup that they have. Look up the Transformers guest list, the TFCon guest list. It's... Oh, man. It's so great that they got all of these people on board. So awesome, dude. TFCon, what a great event. So that's one thing you can expect. Another thing is a lot of merchandise. I absolutely love roaming the exhibition hall, the dealer room. A lot of booths are going to be, or a lot of storefronts there, just a lot of merchandise. You can go hunting for some good deals on figures, on some of your grails. That's always fun. That's probably my favorite part of TFCon, if I'm going to be honest. I mean, it's pretty consistent, right? My favorite part of Transformers in general are the toys. So obviously, my favorite part of TFCon is going to be the toys. So yeah, expect a lot of Transformers toys in one place. It's such a sight. What a sight to see. So, yeah, it's going to be fun. And of course, look forward to a lot of panels, a lot of events. They even do some TCG stuff there if you're into that stuff. And yeah, hang out, make some friends, and of course, come to my booth and say hi. Thirsty for Chicken says, I've met Jim Cummings, and he is one of the funniest and friendliest people I've ever met. He's also Hondo in Clone Wars, and of course, Pete. Oh, how could I fucking forget? He's Pete. Pete the cat. The Disney character, Pete. So, yeah, how could I fucking forget? That's like one of his biggest roles. Yeah, a lot of Disney stuff with Jim Cummings. Let's see. Oh, dude, Farron? I'm looking forward to the third-party panel. You fucking know that I'm also looking forward to it. I mean, most likely I'm not going to be able to attend because I'll be manning my booth, but I cannot wait for the various announcements. That has got to be one of, if not my most favorite part of TFCon. All of the third-party announcements. You know me, third-party slut at this point. Man, I'm super excited to see what they're going to announce this year. Ooh, it's going to be spicy, I'm pretty sure. I am going to be obsessed with some toys for sure. Hopefully the announcements are spicy. Squardzilla says, when we playing with Swoop? I can answer that. I have it scheduled right here. Swoop Just Playing stream should be on March the 19th. That's a Wednesday. God damn, that's going to be a long Wednesday stream. So yes, Kang Toy Swoop Just Playing stream will be on March the 19th. That's also going to be the same week that I release my Kang Toys King line. So that week is going to be filled to the freaking brim with Kang Toys. There you go. Farron says, expecting MMC stuff with their Defensor closing and prototypes for Devi. Aha! Ooh, that is literally one of my most anticipated figures. The Mastermind Creations Devastator, all built in. Let's fucking go. Hopefully there's an update. I'm super excited for that. Thirsty for Chicken says, I think it's cool that they actually allow third-party companies to announce their figures there. I love it, and the reason why is because it's a fan event. It's organized by fans. It was created by fans. So TFCon is not beholden to any official entities, which makes it even more impressive that they can get such a stacked guest list like Frank Welker, like Jim Cummings. There's a lot more people coming, of course. Fucking Alan Oppenheimer, who's Skeletor. God damn. God bless that man. He's been working for a very long time, and he's still kicking it, man. And he's gonna be at TFCon. So the original Skeletor is gonna be at TFCon. Jakinov says Transformers VA that you would like to meet. Frank Welker, of course. Again, I don't think I'll have time to because I'll be at my booth, but if I could, I would love to get something signed by Frank Welker. Maybe even this figure. I don't know. But yeah, Frank Welker for sure. I would love to meet Peter Cullen as well, but he's not going to attend. I hope he's doing well. Violet321 says, why are you so red? What happened? It's a little something called the Asian glow. It's real. Look it up. Porygon Flygon says, fun fact, he's related to Robert Oppenheimer, the same guy who made the atomic bomb. Bullshit. I call bullshit. Michael Guidis says, YouTube is not very user-friendly. I know I'm an old man, but this should be a little easier to figure out. What are you talking about? I mean, you're right, though. YouTube isn't the most user-friendly place. But I kind of take it for granted because I've been on this platform for so long that I don't realize that, yeah, it could be a little complicated for newcomers to get the hang of. No one says, technically got my college stuff BS sorted out. I'm just looking for internship now. I'm nervous as fuck. It's basically uncharted waters for me. I wish you the best of luck. May fortune favor you. And I'll drink to that. Oh, I see. You're trying to figure out how to accept gifted subs. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I think it is a setting on your account that you should be able to accept it. I would assume that it's on by default. If it's not, really bad design. Michael Guidis says, Jobby, I'm just having a hard time joining. I don't see an option to join. Is that right? There should be a join button at the bottom of this video. It should be at the bottom of every one of my videos, actually. So, if you wanted to join, hopefully. I don't know. I don't know how YouTube looks on your end, but the join button should usually be right below, right next to the title, actually. Litten the Kitten says, Jobby, is your rod hot? At this point, yeah. There's no join button on mobile, I see. That's lame. The hell, YouTube? If there's no join button on mobile, there should be... Sorry, lost focus there. There should be a join link in the description to this video. Actually, yeah. You should be able to join through the link in the description. I should have linked it. If I didn't, you can let me know. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I have a join link in the description. Spot the Dutchie says, a new update to YouTube ad system could ruin many up-and-coming channels, as well as normal channels. Basically, YouTube won't put an ad in your video if there's not breakpoint in the video. Is that right? Kind of lame. But I guess good to know in advance. Here's a little behind-the-scenes information for you, chat. If you were ever curious as to why there's a lot of awkward pauses sometimes in my toy reviews, it's for that reason. sometimes during those pauses, you cut an ad in there. I used to do it how a lot of other channels do it, where they would just cut to black, but I found that it's kind of a, I don't know, inelegant solution. So I figured, you know, what if I just cut an ad in during an awkward pause? It works for people who have ads blocked, but it also works for people who have ads turned on. So, you know, that's my way of getting around that rule. All right. Let me check if we got any more donations, actually. Don't want to get my hopes up. Let me see. Hey, we do. Diego R with $2. Thank you very much. Hey, Jobby. Awesome stream tonight. Wondering if you saw the Magic Square MP scale onslaught. Also, you should recreate the get out of the way hot rod pose. Someone else mentioned the Magic Square MP scale onslaught. Nah, I'm not gonna get it. I like my Mastermind Creations version already with no parts forming. I'm okay. TBH. KH says, is that an OG Beast Wars Megatron in box in the case? Well, KH, technically, or not technically, it is the reissue. It's not the original one from the 90s. It's that reissue that they released a few years back. And not only is it in the box and in the case, the reason why I have it in the case here is because it's signed by David K. So there you go. Jacques Kinov is asking, Transformers figures that you want to display in their alt mode. The Kang Toys Dinobots. I love the robot modes, but goddamn, their dinosaur modes are peak. It's looking like that, at least. Gaming Dragon 246 says, is the shelf also for sale at the booth? Great question. No, I'm taking the shelf home after after we're done with the weekend. I don't know. Chat, what do you think? Would I be able to sell all of this at TFCon, or am I gonna have some leftover stock? What do you guys think? I'm thinking I'm gonna have some leftover stock. I don't think there's any way that I can clear the shelf out. There's just a lot of stuff. But who knows? Who knows?
I love you, Elliot!
Thank you very much, Michael Guidas, for joining. I'm glad you figured it out. Cheers to that, man. Thank you so much. Gaming Dragon 246 says it's gonna be gone in an instant. I'm buying it all. Dude, there is a part of me that wants to sell it out, but I wouldn't mind keeping some of these if I don't sell it all. Hey, what the hell? Merchants of the Realm like my post. Let's fucking go. Again, Merchants of the Realm, my booth mates at TFCon this year. Looking forward to it. Noah says, a TFCon kissing booth? This is absurd comedy. It ain't a kissing booth. I'm not gonna get my dirty lips and soil your faces. But I will sign anything. So, if you want me to sign your face, I could do that. Chicken washing expert says, Jobby, what is, in your opinion, the best third-party triple changer? Ooh, let me think. Best third-party triple changer, huh? Maybe one of the Kang Toys things. You know what? Let's say the Kang Toys King Lion. I haven't reviewed it yet, but I'm gonna review it this month. Technically, it is a triple changer. It's got 3 modes, and it's great. So there you go. Thirsty for Chicken says, you know, this whole time I thought Omar was the brain behind Merchants. Well, technically, we're all the brain behind Merchants. Well, Oscar had the initial idea for Merchants of the Realm, But then we all contributed to it. Yeah. But yes, it started with Oscar, for sure. Cheesy Guy 117 says, Big man, how you doing? I'm doing good, man. Just chilling here, answering some questions as they come in, reading donations as they come in as well. So if you want, keep them coming. You don't have to, but, you know, it helps. And we're just chilling until we reach 3 hours. That's my goal for tonight. And I really do appreciate everyone for sticking around. I know we're done playing with the figure. And we had fun with it, but, you know, live Q&A. It's one of my favorite things to do, if I gotta be honest. Actually, yeah, there's gonna be a live Q&A for the panel as well. So if you want to watch me do this live, then check out our panel on Sunday at TFCon. Jacques Kinov says, if a fan asked you to sign a figure you'll be selling, would you sign on the box or on the actual figure? Also, what marker would be best to use if you ever sign on the actual figure? I would assume it would have to be one of those paint markers, because a normal Sharpie, I don't believe it would be able to, you know, mark on an actual figure. However, to answer the first part of that question there, it depends. It depends on what they request. If they want me to sign the actual figure, we're going to have to open the box that they purchased, and then I'll sign it, but it's up to them, you know? We've actually got to have some markers on hand. That was a big problem last year. Yes, last year, TFCon LA 2024. It was a big problem where we would lose track of the marker to sign stuff, and a lot of the times the marker would lose ink. So, yeah, we gotta have a stockpile of them. I gotta tell the boys. Hey! Thank you very much, Turtles Toy Box, for $3.15. Jobby Yo, thank you to whoever gifted me a membership. Legend. Big shout out to Fury in the chat, so thank him. Posca markers? What's that? Posca markers. Oh, okay, yeah, exactly. Exactly right. Posca markers, paint markers, yeah. Thirsty for Chicken says, you guys should do a merchant style Pocket Punch tribute shirt. That'd be sick. I gotta run that by Oscar. That'd be fun. Small Cuddles says, any thoughts on a future drawing stream? I would be super down. Not this month, unfortunately. I've already got my streaming schedule booked for this month, but I would totally be down for another drawing stream in the future, for sure. Kamen Rider KP says, good evening, Jobby. Good evening to you. Hopefully you're done with work at your night shift, or maybe you're still going through it. In any case, I wish you the best of luck.
I love you, Elliot!
Thank you very much, ConvertAbot Reviews, for being a member for 7 months. Hi, using this for no other reason than I'll forget.
How's it going? Still tipped $5.
Going good, man. Thanks for your
support. I saved a certain clip from last week fail box if you want to see. Also, what about kissing your signature after signing? Is that an option?
Sure, dude. It is. It is. As for a clip from my last week's fail box, I guess tag me on Twitter or use my hashtag. Marshall Titeca says, do you know if TFCon is uploading the YouTube panel after the event? I would think so, because they did record it last year. And matter of fact, I was the one who uploaded the panel last year. Maybe it'll be the same thing this year, but I guess you'll find out. You'll find out after the panel. There's no confirmed answer yet. Actually, hold on. I could spy on the group chat right now, because I remember them talking about the recording the panel. Let me see. Where the hell are you? Oh, that reminds me. I gotta give Kian Carlisle his Transformers 1 poster. Yeah, I gotta keep a note of that. Looks like they're gonna record the panel. There you go. Kamen Rider KP says, nah, it's my day off. Just woke up from a nap. Well, good morning. Jakinov is asking, have you tried durian? Oof. Not that big of a fan of durian. I know, fake Thai. I'm Thai, by the way, if you guys didn't know this by now. But I grew up around durian. My mom, my dad, my grandma love durian. Not my favorite. I tried it before, and honestly, the stink is not my least favorite part about it. I mean, it fucking stinks. Don't get me wrong, durian fucking stinks, dude. But the flavor is actually not... It's not the worst, but it's not my personal favorite. It's a little too sweet. It's a little too sweet for my taste. It's very desserty as opposed to fruity, which is what you would expect from a fucking fruit, right? But it's a fruit that tastes like a dessert. It's very custardy, in my opinion. So, yeah, not my favorite. It's not awful, but it's not my favorite. And also, it stinks like fuck. So, that is my review of durian. I would give it a solid, let's say, 4 out of 10. No, that's a little too low. I'd say 5 out of 10. It's mid. Durian is mid. Lindakin says, if you could be sponsored by any chain food place, who would you pick? Well, that's a great question. I would love to be sponsored. Does a brewery count as a food chain? If it does, then I would say Bottle Logic, one of my favorite breweries ever. Probably my favorite brewery ever. I love beer. But they're a local brewery in Anaheim, and they make great stuff. I actually have a few of them in my fridge right now, which I will not drink tonight. I'll save that for next week's Friday stream, or maybe Wednesday stream, because next week I'm on break. So why don't I get fucked up 2 times in a week? So yeah, next week is my break week, but I will still be streaming if you guys didn't know by now. But yes, Bottle Logic. They make fantastic beer, really great flavors. Their sours, their fruit flavored beers are some of my favorites. I would love to be sponsored by Bottle Logic in Anaheim. Big shout out. We got Lucy in the chat saying, hi guys. Well, how you doing, Lucy? Good to see you. CRISPR103 just says, get sponsored by McDonald's. Shit, I wouldn't mind. I would be down. I like McDonald's. McDonald's is good occasionally. Unpopular opinion, but I actually enjoy Filet-O-Fish. You know, my McDonald's order, if you had to know, is Filet-O-Fish, 6-piece nuggets, and fries. That's it. That's my McDonald's order, usually. Sometimes I go a little crazy and get a bacon quarter pounder, but other than that, it's usually Filet-O-Fish, 6 nuggets, and fries. There you go. And McDonald's Sprite. Good point, Naive Steve. A McDonald's Sprite. It does hit different. And yes, that is my drink of choice, usually, for McDonald's. Kamen Rider KFP says, the alcohol is probably more healthy than what you'd get from a regular food chain at this point. You're absolutely right. We've got to reform. We've got to reform what they put in McDonald's. We've got to bring beef tallow back into the menu. We've got to bring beef tallow back into the menu at McDonald's. Anyway. Spot the Dutchie says, Filet-O-Fish is pretty good. My order is 2 McChickens and large fries. Nice. Very nice. J-Rexzilla says, I either get the McNuggets or McCrispy meal, so not much better. McCrispy is fairly recent, right? I've only just been seeing that on the menus, and it looks good, but I haven't tried it yet. Lucy C says, it's unhealthy as fuck, but McDonald's knows how to make addictive food. There's no greater proof of that than with the freaking fries, dude. I'm telling you, those fries are criminal. Absolutely criminal. And I gotta tell you, they're not the best tasting fries. But there's something about McDonald's fries that once you pop, you can't stop. It's weird. It's a weird thing. But I do like McDonald's fries. Christopher103 says, I forget, do you have Jollibee there? We do. We have a few locations, and I've had Jollibee before, and I thought it was good. It was good. It was fried chicken. That's my opinion on that. I did try their sweet spaghetti, which is what they're known for, one of the main things they're known for, and I'm not too big of a fan of it. What is it, like banana ketchup or something? It's okay. It's okay. The chicken was pretty good, but other than that, not my favorite fried chicken spot. That would still have to go to Church's. I do very much like Church's chicken. Popeyes would be my favorite, but they're too inconsistent for my taste. Sometimes I order Popeyes and it's like, whew, that is the best fried chicken I've ever had. But then other times it's like, what the fuck is this? The chickens are tiny. The meat is dry. The batter is soggy. Like, what the fuck? It's very inconsistent, Popeyes, in my opinion. And KFC, fucking forget about KFC. Not that big a fan of that. I will say though, KFC in Thailand absolutely slaps. That is probably my favorite fried chicken spot, if I have to be honest. KFC in Thailand is so good. I mean, you've heard of larb, maybe. It was featured in Spider-Man Homecoming. That's why it's so famous at this point. But, you know, the Thai food, larb, or as pronounced in Thai, it would be lap. They have lap, gai thot, in Thailand. It's a fried chicken larb. And so good. Spicy, sour, crispy. Oh my goodness gracious. Delicious. Absolutely delicious. Asian KFC is peak. Yes, I've only had Thai KFC, but I have no doubt that other Asian KFCs would be peak as well. Santa Rica Chick... Sorry. Your name is not Santa Rica Chicken, but you did ask about chicken, so... Santa Rica is asking, have you tried Korean chicken? Yes, I've been to a Korean wing place, and that's really good as well. That's really good. Here. Ooh, Fieri says Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich. Chick-fil-A is great. I really do like Chick-fil-A. Thirsty for Chicken with $1 through the stream element says, fun fact, I hadn't had McDonald's in like 10 years. I was vegan for nearly 12. But during New Year's, I had McDonald's and a filet-o-fish for the first time again in all these years. And at the world's largest McDonald's in Orlando, filet-o-fish is the best. Well, Thirsty for Chicken, you know, no hate to any of my vegan viewers, but welcome to the right side of history. I mean, God damn it, Thirsty, it's in your name. How could you be vegan and be named Thirsty for Chicken? It just doesn't make sense. We're talking about chicken right now. Are you thirsty for it? J-Rexzilla with $1 through the stream element says, going to say this now. I like Burger King chicken fries more than McNuggets. So good. J-Rexzilla, I will not argue with you. Although I still prefer McNuggets, chicken fries from Burger King are still very, very good. That's my favorite item. That's the only item that I ever get from Burger King, if I even do. Chicken fries are very, very good. So, not gonna fault you for that at all. Christopher103 says, Jobby, what do you think of Jollibee's fries and burgers? Haven't had them. The only things I've had at Jollibee is the fried chicken and the spaghetti. Chorito says, what are your thoughts on the McRib? I actually quite like the McRib. It is school cafeteria food, but in the best way. If that is even possible. I do like the McRib quite a bit. I order it on the day that I see that it's available. Mr. D says, talk more about pho, Jobby. Which Vietnamese dishes do you like the most? Mr. D, I gotta be honest with you, man. I wasn't that big of a fan of pho or pho. That's how Thai people pronounce it. I don't know if that's how it's pronounced in Vietnam, but pho. I wasn't that big of a fan of it when I was younger, but for some reason, very recently, I've been having quite an affair with pho. It's good. I do like pho. And it definitely helped that a lot of pho places around me specifically, they open very late. So late night, you know, after a very long stream, after a long night of drinking, I can just order some pho from one of these late night spots, and goddamn, you haven't lived until you've had midnight pho. So good. I usually get the brisket pho. Fantastic stuff. Really refreshing, really herbal, really just rejuvenating. That's what pho is. I love it. I really do love it. Christopher103 says, do you guys ever do this thing when you order secret menu items? Like Poor Man's Big Mac or the Incredible Hulk or something like that? I have not heard of any of those, but the only secret menu that I'm aware of is at In-N-Out, which, you know, bit of a controversial opinion. Controversial? Bit of that controversial opinion, but In-N-Out is not my favorite burger place. It's good. Don't get me wrong. In-N-Out is very good, but I like more places than I do like In-N-Out. But yeah, In-N-Out is pretty good, and they have a secret menu, and it's not really secret at this point. But there you go. Animal style fries, exactly. That is part of my In-N-Out order. I just usually get like a normal burger with the banana peppers in it. That hits the spot after a late night of karaoke, because it's been a while since I've been, but there's a karaoke bar that's right across an In-N-Out, and I used to go there like just a year ago, and it was fuck, dude. After karaoke, just ripping it on the mic, and then you walk across the street all fucked up. You go to In-N-Out. Oh, dude, one of the best experiences. So good. But yeah, In-N-Out is good, but it's not like the best fucking burger. I will say, In-N-Out does not justify its long ass lines. It's a tourist trap. But they do have great service and great prices, so you can't really blame them. Thirsty for Chicken with $1 through the stream element says, fun fact, I haven't had McDonald's in like 10 years and was vegan for Oh. I already... Thank you for the donation, but I already read that. Alright. Turtle's Toy Box says, my favorite food would be instant mee goreng noodles. Dude. Oh, man. Yeah. Indomie. I love that shit. So good, man. Yeah. For real. Well, Thirsty for Chicken just says accident in the chat. Alright. Fair enough. Alright then, chat. I just want to say... we'll go for an extra 10 minutes. No, not 10 minutes. Let's do a little... Alright, 10 minutes. 10 minutes, chat. Let's do it. Last 10 minutes of the stream, we're gonna do 3 hours and a little bit. So, 10 minutes. Here we go. Starting now. Alright, last minute comments and questions, and last minute donations if you are so inclined. Here we go. Christopher103 says, Jobby, guess you could say you didn't like doing the In-N-Out. Sure. Shakinov says, favorite cup noodles. Oh, man, it's been a while since I've had cup noodles. But I was very partial to the shrimp flavor. Shakinov says, favorite fried chicken dip. Honey mustard? Oh, you know what? In terms of fried chicken, I haven't even mentioned wings. Wings are one of my favorite foods. And technically, they're fried chicken, but they're not the fried chicken that you think of when you think fried chicken, right? But wings? I love me some good wings, man. There's a local place called Fire Wings around my area. Love Fire Wings, dude. That's my favorite wing place used to be Buffalo Wild Wings, but Fire Wings definitely took over Fire wings is so good. Very Korean inspired, very Asian inspired in general. Really great flavors, man. Their buffalo sauce is one of the best that I've had, actually. I do bone in, Noan. You bet my bone is in. But yeah, I do bone in. If I want wings, I'm not looking for a chicken nugget. Oh my god, the drink is in the chat. They call him the what? Anyway, the drink is asking, how was TFCon? I haven't been. I have not been to TFCon yet. That is on Friday. So there, I'll let you know after I return from TFCon, but I will be going there on Friday. Anyway. RKB4 8.1 says, Jobby, thoughts on Korean barbecue? Oh, dude. I love Korean barbecue. I don't have it as often as I would like to, but Korean barbecue is so good, man. I love the experience of it. I love the sides that you get, and it's just, depending on the spot you get, the meat is so fresh and delicious. I love Korean barbecue, dude. Mr. D, what is Goi Kwan? What is this? Oh, dude. I never knew what these were called. We just called them spring rolls, but I love this shit, man. The spring rolls with the shrimp and the pork and the little fucking crispy thing in the middle and the green onion stalks. Dude, that's one of my favorite Vietnamese foods for sure. And I don't know how exactly you pronounce it, but I just call them spring rolls. So, fantastic. Vietnamese spring rolls, one of my favorites. Based bone-in enjoyer. I can drink to that. Fury says, Jobby, search Mostaza Mega Boom. It's a burger from Argentina. Mostaza Mega Boom. Jesus. Looks like it's from America. It's just one of these, like, crazy carnival foods. That's what it looks like. Yeah. Not my favorite thing. There is such a thing as too much, in my opinion. I've had a deep fried Oreo before, and it's not my favorite. Chocolate bacon as well. I'm trying to think of like carnival food now. Chocolate bacon, not my favorite either. No one says wings or legs. Wings. Nino Bino is asking, will you be vlogging TFCon? I want to see how busy we are. I want to get at least some footage. I'm not going to be like doing the whole, you know, hey, what's going on, guys? We're at TFCon. I'm not going to be doing that. But I do want to at least get some footage to cut together later. So that's a big maybe from me. Meowlicious says, hey, Jobby, which Guyver series have you seen? I grew up with the 80s OVA, which was a big mistake on my part. Left me traumatized forever. Discovered it when I was like 10 years old or something. Cartoons can't do that. But yes, I watched that 80s Guyver OVA. And then I saw a little bit of the remake from the early 2000s. And that's about it. That's about my Guyver knowledge. J Rexzilla says, how hot do you get your wings? I usually go for spicy. Or in the case of fire wings, I get their maximum level, which is fire. Actually, no, that's not their maximum level. That's their level before max. Because they have mild, medium, hot, fire, and then extra fire. I just usually get fire. Extra fire. There's such a thing as too much. I love spicy food, but there's such a thing as too spicy. Sometimes a food could get so spicy that it just, you don't taste anything anymore. It sears your taste buds off. And it's not enjoyable at that point. Nino Bino says flats or drums. Oh man, this is gonna be another controversial wing opinion, but I gotta go with drums. I know everyone likes flats, right? Everyone likes fucking flats, but I think for some reason, the way that Fire Wings does, again, Fire Wings, big shout out, not sponsored, I swear. But the way Fire Wings does it, when you order extra crispy wings and you get to a drum, there's something about it, man, that just the flats don't compare. All right. Hero Zenith says, "What's your favorite type of pasta?" I'm not a big fan of pasta in general, but there was this one restaurant in LA that we had when we went to Anime Expo 2 years ago, and it was called Macaroni Republic. The best, absolutely the best Italian food I've ever had. I finally get what pasta can be. And I don't remember what pasta I got. It was a seafood pasta for sure, and it was a bit spicy, but I don't remember exactly what the noodles were, and I wish I did, because that was absolutely delicious. Great restaurant, really great environment, great atmosphere. A little pricey, but it was worth it. The only problem with that restaurant, though, was the location. Complete ass. It was in the middle of crackhead LA. You know, literally when we were waiting for our seats, a crackhead approached us and was just talking his bullshit. It's like, dude, just open the asylums. Fuck out of here. Thirsty for chicken with $1 through the stream elements. But yeah, my name is The Joke. Lol, I miss chicken so much, I'm thirsty for it. But now, man, I love Thai and I love Vietnamese so freaking much. But now I'm open to a whole new delicious world. You can thank Lucy and her biologist knowledge for my conversion. Interesting. Well, enjoy your Thai Vietnamese excursion, because let me tell you, Thai food, still #1 cuisine in the world. I'm not biased at all. Thirsty for chicken again with $1 here. Darn Streamlabs, but yeah, being vegan wasn't so bad. It introduced me to lots of interesting foods, but so many unhealthy foods. Definitely not the healthiest diet for a lot of reasons. Isn't that ironic? Yeah, because a lot of vegan foods, to my knowledge, are just trying to replicate non-vegan foods, so therefore they kind of increase the levels of salt and sugar, if I'm correct about that. So yeah, I would imagine that a lot of vegan foods that are delicious are as unhealthy or more unhealthy than normal food, right? Very bad, very bad. All right, chap, we're almost done here. 1 minute, final minute, lightning round. Jakinov, when was the last time you went back to Thailand and you plan on visiting again? I would love to, but the last time I was in Thailand was 8 years ago. Goddamn. Eddie the Jar says, I can't wait for the Pomni logo to be featured in a review soon. Look forward to it. Pseudo Loco says, I lost weight when I started eating meat. Look at that. Rin says, I can never go vegan, man. I love animals, but meat's so delicious. I know. Jetstream Sam having nightmares about cheese. I don't know. Says, Jobby, can you give me back shots? Thirsty for Chicken says, yeah, I become much healthier. It's all about balance and moderation. Turtle's Toy Box says, Thai fried ice cream is the best. Yes. I know I just said I don't like fried Oreos, but fried ice cream, hell yeah. RKB48.1 says, I love meat too much. Sorry, vegans. Sorry, not sorry, dude. Hero Xena says, waiting for a new Beast Wars animation whenever they're ready. The Drink says, we Saiyans have no limits. They call me the Drink. Gaming Dragon 246 says, can't wait to see you at TFCon. I'm gonna be gunning for that 2.0 Bumblebee. Well, you better hope that you get there first. Torito says, opinion on Sonic milkshakes. Never had them. Fury says, I got a vegan burger once. It was like chowing plastic. Oof. Accurate. Pseudo Loco says, coincidentally, I started eating meat after I left Reddit. Fantastic. Good for you, man. Good for you both for starting eating meat and leaving Reddit. RKB48.1 says, have a good TFCon, Jobby. Don't get too wasted. And talking about wasted, chat, technically you have an extra minute or so because I'm not done with my drink. So let's continue this last minute round of questions. Thirsty for Chicken says, hey, Cosgrove, why aren't you married? Because I love meat too much. I can't do an impression of either of those, but that is a quote from Freakazoid. I'm cultured. Chorito says, I love Vegan and Carrot, my favorite Dragon Ball duo. Haven't got... Oh, Vegan and... Vegeta and Kakarot, you're right.
Kakarot. Kakarot, your name is so stupid, Kakarot.
Litton the Kitten says, if you meet Frank Welker, will you do your Starscream voice for him? I will not. And talking about Starscream, Charlie Adler, I believe, is going to be there. That's the Bayverse Starscream, you know. Put my ass. I wouldn't do that in front of him. That would be weird. But yeah, that's Charlie Adler is going to be there at TFCon. I'm pretty sure. Mr. D says, the last time you were drunk, it still traumatized me. What did I do? Michael and Warrior Friend says, how was the figures jobby? Great segue into our outro. So, for a little recap, just in case anyone is just stopping by, first of all, sorry you're here at the very end, but just to recap it, this figure was good. It was very good, I would even say. But $200? I don't think so. I don't think so. It's very good, but I have experienced better in terms of alternate mode, posability, transformation. I've experienced better from third-party figures, and this is basically Takara treating a third-party style figure as a groundbreaking development. You know, one of the big marketing pushes for this guy was, oh, this robot mode looks like it can't transform, but it can. Isn't that so amazing? It is, but I've seen it many times before. I mean, Unique Toys, come on, dude. And also, it's $200, which is why I'm being a little salty about it. So, basically, the problem that I have is not the figure itself, it's the presentation and the marketing. You're not special, Takara. I mean, I like the figure, don't get me wrong, but don't get a big head. Come on. So, that's my thoughts on it. And then after that, of course, we read donations. Thank you so much, by the way, for everybody who donated tonight. You guys are generous as always. Really do appreciate it. You don't know how much it helps me out for sure. And now we're in our live Q&A, and we're about to close up right now. So before I truly close up, I would just like to say, look forward to TFCon. There will be no stream on Friday because I will be at TFCon. However, if I'm not there for all of Friday, there is a chance that I could come back here and do a stream. So I guess just keep an eye out on your community tab, on my social media pages, Instagram, Twitter, whatever the fuck. Just keep an eye out on that and you'll get the real-time updates because shit could change on a dime, you know? But what's not gonna change is that there will be, 100% guaranteed, Chad, you can hold me to this, god damn it, there will be a toy review on Saturday on my main channel. So if you haven't already for some reason, please subscribe to that channel so you don't miss out on this toy review, the New Age Romulus, not Megatron. It's a fun one, it's a little bit of a short one, but that's because I had to make room in my schedule to go to TFCon. So basically, while I'm at TFCon on Saturday, this video will be coming out. So look forward to that. All right. And look forward to more streams on this channel, of course. Like I said before, this week I will be posting a review, but next week I will not. However, just because I'm not posting a toy review next week, I will still be streaming here on this channel, so you should really consider subscribing so you don't miss those streams. Building streams is what I'm planning. And because I'm taking a break, I'm not making a video that week. I'm down to stream for, let's say, a little longer than usual. Huh? Strap in, chat. 8 hours. 8-hour streams are returning. So look forward to that next week. All right, then. Let's read that this last donation here. Hi, Jobby. You're going to be at TFCon at the same time I and Thirsty will be at Emerald City Con here in Seattle. God damn it. I'll be wearing my Jobby t-shirt, but also do 1 or 2 cosplays. I met David K in February, so if you can't tell, Lucy says hola. Also, butt slap. All right, chap. All right. I mean, I could end it like this, but I'm not going to. I've got a different ending in mind. So thank you very much, everybody. I've got a different ending in mind. And it's going to be a happy one.